World Defying Dan God Chapter 3921, Invisible Poison Needle. Shen Shang smiled. Lin Yuya thought it normal that he could not beat those sevens. If she felt that Shen Shang had beaten, it means she was too cheated. Sister Xiaoya, do you think Sister Baishu can win this battle? Shen Shang asked. He didn't understand Li Tianli, only that this person could command the demon, and that demon could still be poisoned. Li Tianli is also a disciple of Taishianmen. Sister Baishu told me before that Taishianmen was very angry when she learned that she had turned into Xingyanmen. I suspect that Li Tianli will definitely do his best in a moment. Lin Yu Yado. This is the site of the Black Flame Gang, and Li Tianli can't do anything wrong here, so we don't have to worry too much. Women like Baishu who are highly educated are mostly booked by those major factions, and there will definitely be many people who look at her and use her to help them practice. Among the proud world, powerful women are indeed rare. For example, in this contest, most of the forces in the world are men. There are only 7 young people in Taoist realm present at the scene, only Aoshi Temple and Dayandan Temple. Although they came to the scene, the focus of this battle is Baishu and Li Tianli. Baishu is a woman, and she is still very beautiful. Her father is the owner of the City of Sparks, and she has just reached the level of human blood. In addition, she was a disciple of Taishianmen and now plays on behalf of Xingyanmen. Therefore, her fame is very big, and she is very concerned in the City of Sparks, and her battle is also seen by many people. Sister Baishu, wait for you to fight Li Tianli, beware of his use of poison. This guy once sent someone to poison Wawa. Shen Shang secretly transmitted a voice to Baishu with his consciousness. After the voice of Shen Shang came from Baishu's mind, he was secretly surprised, and then looked in the direction of Shen Shang, quite far away from her, and could even pass that far. Of course she knew that Shen Shang had a strong sense of mind, which was also told by her father not to speak. She nodded slightly. After Li Tianli entered the battlefield, the disciples of Taishianmen shouted. The disciples of Taishianmen who were present were much fewer than the disciples of Xingyanmen, but they were all very strong. Their roars were full of momentum and covered the cheers of the audience in the whole battlefield. Li Tianli looks handsome and graceful, but only Shen Shang knows that this person is very malicious, and once poisoned a simple girl like Yu Wawa. Sister Bai, you have been away from Taishian Gate for so many days, we all blame you. Since your father is fine now, you should return to Taishian Gate. Li Tianli laughed. I am now a disciple of Xingyan Gate. Baishu responded indifferently. It seems that I can only show my strong strength and let you know the gap between Xingyan Gate and Taishian Gate. Li Tianli smiled confidently. Come on. Baishu snorted. The battle begins. Neither of them used weapons. In this kind of battle, the competition is to control the blood. It can take a lot of experience to use blood energy to cooperate with various exercises, otherwise it will consume up your own blood energy. The two played fiercely, and neither of them showed mercy. Everyone is really unimaginable. Such a woman, Baishu, is so fierce in her shot that she can't do it with blood. Shen Shang has been staring at Li Tianli, but he can't believe people like Li Tianli, worrying about what tricks he will use. Not long after that, Shen Shang saw Li Tianli's small movements, and immediately transmitted the sound to Baishu with her consciousness, allowing her to leave Li Tianli at the fastest speed. Baishu listened to Shen Shang very much. After hearing Shen Zhang's voice in his mind, he immediately retreated with physical training. As expected, Li Tianli just sprayed dozens of very transparent thin needles from his mouth. The needles are as thin as hair and transparent, and even the Taoist realm is invisible, as if invisible. Shen Shang stared at all times to see. Baishu felt that something had just hit her, but she avoided it. Even if it was so close, she could not see clearly, but she knew there was a hidden weapon. Sister Baishu, just now there is a hidden weapon, a transparent poison needle as thin as a hair. After this poisonous needle hits the ground, it will vaporize, leaving no trace at all. Shen Shang immediately told Baishu his discovery. Baishu was terrified, if not Shen Shang reminded her that she might have taken the trick that time just now. Don't fight, admit defeat. Shen Shang once again whispered to Baishu. He has no evidence to prove that Li Tianli used poison needles. If he continues to fight, he will only lose money. Baishu played hard with Li Tianli just now and seemed to have the upper hand, but she suddenly retreated, leaving many people confused. Even Li Tianli felt very strange. In his view, Baishu could not know that he used the hidden poison needle. I admit defeat, I just have the upper hand in front of me, but my blood is consumed quickly, and I am not your opponent, Brother Li. Bai Shu shouted, not giving Li Tianli a chance. She and her father had escaped from the black bat, making her more cautious, and Shen Shang rescued them. Shen Shang rescued their father and daughter twice, so Bai Shu listened to Shen Shang very much, did not hesitate at all, and was very determined to admit defeat. Although Li Tianli won, he was not happy. He just wanted to find an opportunity to poison Bai Shu, and then threaten Bai Shu by detoxification, and he could control Bai Shu by this means. By then, Bai Shu, an excellent beauty, would become his slave girl and let him play around. Sister Bai Shu, you pretend to be very tired, and then follow me and Sister Xiaoya in the carriage. Let's go back. Shen Shang caught the unwilling thought from Li Tianli's eyes. This shows that Li Tianli will also find opportunities to start. Brother Li, I'm really tired, I have to admit defeat. You are admirable, and I'm so convinced that I lost. After finishing, Bai Shu walked out of the battlefield slowly, and looked very tired. Everyone could see that she was very empty now. Everyone did not find it strange, because Bai Shu played fiercely just now, and he used a lot of blood to fight at the beginning. Without Shen Shang, Lin Yuya dragged Shen Shang to find Bai Shu. Li Tianli pretended to care about Bai Shu, and then left Bai Shu to come to a hall. Lin Yuya and Shen Shang also came to the hall. Sister Bai Shu, you look tired, then go back and rest. Lin Yuya smiled and said, go back in my car. Sister Xiaoya, go slowly on the road and look at the style along the way, so that the car can be smoother and Sister Bai Shu can get a more adequate rest. Shen Shang laughed. Good. Lin Yuya nodded and smiled. Afterwards, the three of them got into a car, and the two giant tigers were pulling the car. The speed was really slow. Only Bai Shu knows that Shen Shang wants to fish out Li Tianli. Lin Yuya didn't know, she really thought Bai Shu was tired. Although Bai Shu lost, she didn't feel anything, as long as Bai Shu was fine. Shen Shang nodded to Bai Shu and signaled that she was always ready. Once they are away from Heiyuanzhuang and entering the forest, Li Tianli is likely to shoot. World Defying Dan God Chapter 3922, Instant Kill. Bai Shu sitting in the car is very nervous at the moment, she knows that Shen Shang will lead Li Tianli. She can beat Li Tianli naturally, and she only needs to guard against the poison needle of the other party. If Shen Shang is there, she is not afraid of poisoning. What she was afraid of was that Li Tianli brought a companion. In Bai Shu's eyes, Shen Shang is only strong in escape defense. If he fights something, he may not be able to beat Li Tianli. Xiaoya, ready to fight. Bai Shu whispered suddenly, Li Tianli is very treacherous. When he just fought me, he used a poison needle. He might catch up and attack us. Lin Yuya, who was looking at the scenery outside the window, suddenly became nervous when she heard Bai Shu's words, and was very alert. Sister Bai Shu, why didn't you expose him at that time? Lin Yuya whispered. That's the site of the Heian gang, you don't have to worry about anything. There is no evidence. Bai Shu shook his head. Even if she didn't see the poison needle, she could feel it. He is a disciple of Taishianmen. I can't accuse him without real evidence. This guy is so mean and looks right, but it is such a beast with a crown of clothes. Lin Yuya scolded. I was also reminded by Master Shen before, otherwise I would have been poisoned. Bai Shu looked at Shen Shang very gratefully. You don't have to be afraid of Li Tianli, I'm here. Shen Shang was relaxed, lying beside the window of the cart and looking at the scenery outside. His consciousness was released at all times, and he would know immediately if there was any trouble. Not to mention one Li Tianli, even if 10 came, Shen Shang was not afraid of him at all. Brother Shen, this is not a joke. Li Tianli is a disciple of Taishianmen, and he has a poison needle in his hand. Even Sister Bai Shu may not be his opponent. We will only become a hindrance at that time. Lin Yuya blamed herself. I'm so weak. Xiaoya, don't worry too much, there's Shen Gongzi here. We have to believe him. Bai Shu comforted immediately. At first, it was Shen Shang who rescued their father and daughter from under the eyes of the black bat, and the black bat was more powerful. So Bai Shu is still at ease. I let Sister Bai Shu deliberately leave Heiyuanzhuang, just to attract that **** to come out and kill it. Shen Shang said. Leapy like Li Tianli, once let him participate in the conference, there will definitely be many people who are poisoned. People who are poisoned at that time will also blame our poor supervision at Xingyanmen. Can we really kill Li Tianli with us alone? Besides, he is a disciple of Taishianmen. If you kill a disciple of Taishanmen, then the consequences. Lin Yuya was also very carefree, but in this kind of thing, she is still a little timid. It's okay, just Li Tianli. Shen Shang smiled. Not to mention Li Tianli, the kingdom division was killed by his ambush. The status of Wang Guoxi is higher than that of Li Tianli. You just have to keep it secret. I believe you are not long-tongued women. Shen Shang said with a smile. Sister Xiaoya, wouldn't you talk all around? I won't talk about this kind of thing. Lin Yuya saw Shen Zhang's hippie smile, and was relieved. She is indeed able to keep secrets. She has eaten Dan refined by Shen Shang, but she has never spoken to her parents, nor has she spoken to the outside world. Their car gradually moved away from the Heian gang. Suddenly, their car stopped. Come, Shen Shang had already discovered. This bastard, don't kill my tabby cat. Lin Yuya was very distressed by the giant tiger pulling the cart and didn't want to be killed. There are 3 people in total. Shen Shang whispered. In addition to Li Tianli, the other 2 are Taoist realms. They should have a lot of hidden weapons with magic poison in their hands. Shen Shang said. You just need to be in the car. Don't go out. My car is very brittle, and they can definitely break it. Lin Yuya worried. Shen Shang took out a gem. This orb was given to the devil by Tianzun. Orb was slightly transformed by Shen Shang, and also possessed certain defensive abilities. He controlled the orb to release a wave of energy that penetrated inside and outside the car, forming an invisible defensive border. Boom! Suddenly someone attacked the roof of the car. They threw a heavy round Tito to smash our car. Shen Shang laughed, but no success. Mr. Shen, do we keep hiding inside? Then wait for the rescuers to come? Bai Shu asked. Through the car window, she and Lin Yuya could see black masked people outside. We want to get rid of them as soon as possible. They can't break this car, they will definitely leave as soon as possible. Shen Shang put Baoju in the car and said, You are waiting for me here, don't go out. He rushed out immediately after he finished speaking. Both Baishu and Lin Yuya are in a hurry. Baishu wanted to rush out, but found that the barrier could not be broken. After Shen Shang went out, the 3 masked men in black were all very surprised. They didn't expect that a teenager would come out. You are that Sun Shen. Li Tianli said. I heard that you have solved the poison of Yi Wawa, how did you solve it? Li Tianli didn't start immediately. He always wanted to investigate this matter. In fact, he also knew that Lin Yuya's mother's poison was also solved by Shen Shang, so he wanted to catch Shen Shang even more. You are Li Tianli, right? Shen Shang said with a smile. Your Excellency should also be a person who uses poison, then you must be clear that detoxifying a wise person is equally wise to use poison. I can solve the detoxification of Yi Wawa, what do you think of my drug use level? Huh, you just happen to master a little detoxification. Your poison can never surpass me. Li Tianli sneered. Since you recognize me, you must die today. Shen Shang had already brought out 3 sharp flying knives when he spoke. I heard that your current cultivation practice is only 4-fold in Taoist realm. Do you want to fight against the 3 of us with your cultivation behavior? Li Tianli sneered. He had just finished speaking, the 3 flying knives in Shen Zhang's hands flew out suddenly, and he injected strong and powerful blood to throw them out, and at the same time controlled with super consciousness. In just an instant, 3 flying knives penetrated Li Tianli's heads. Seeing this scene in the car, Bai Shu and Lin Yuya were dumbfounded. Master Li Tianli was actually penetrated into the heart in an instant. What shocked them most was that after Li Tianli fell down, Shen Zhang's palm blazed with flames and set fire to their bodies. Soon, the 3 of them were burned into fire ash, and then Shen Shang raised his palm again and launched a gust of wind to blow the ash away. After confirming that there were no clues left, Shen Shang hurriedly jumped into the car and smiled. Go back home. Brother Shen, are they really dead? Is that guy Li Tianli really? Lin Yuya couldn't believe the scene she just saw. It is Li Tianli, he is really dead. Bai Shu replied. She remembered Li Tianli's voice very much, she was also shocked. World Defying Dan God Chapter 3923, Qianlong. In the carriage, Shen Shang was playing with 3 flying knives in his hand, and his expression was very calm. To kill Li Tianli was like stepping on an ant. When Lin Yuya and Bai Shu saw him so calm, he knew that he must have done such a thing. They also looked at the flying knife in Shen Zhang's hand, but there was no drop of blood. Shen brother, your flying knife is really powerful, where did you buy it from? Lin Yuya asked. She thought the flying knife was very powerful. Is it from Zilan? Bai Shu was also very curious. They all know that Shen Shang and Yan Zilan have a very good relationship, so it is normal to think so. This is just a normal flying knife. Shen Shang smiled and handed them to them. They took a look and it was indeed a very ordinary small flying knife, but it was so powerful in Shen Zhang's hands. This only shows that Shen Zhang's own strength is very strong. Shen brother, what are you doing now? Lin Yuya said with a curse. You look so small, and you can't be so tall. Shen Gongzi said before that he is only a five-fold Taoist realm. At his age, he can achieve this cultivation practice, which is already very rare. Bai Shu said, he is only 6 chances away from the Taoist realm. I am now the top 5 of Taoist realm, I have cultivated all the bones. Shen Shang said, it's just that my blood is stronger, at least. I'm not sure. He didn't say it, fearing to scare them both. The 5 peaks of the normal Taoist human environment are generally 100 pieces of blood. Master Shen is not an ordinary person, at least 150. No, maybe 200. Bai Shu has estimated in a very high direction. Daorin Realm's 5-fold peak, just 200 pieces of blood. Lin Yuya said in surprise, I have just entered Taoist Realm's 5-fold not long. Shen brother, you surpassed me so quickly, blood is far away. Above me. Lin Yuya only felt that her worldview had been greatly impacted, because her blood was less than a few dozen. Bai Shu is the 6-fold Taoist realm, and her blood is only 180. That Li Tianli is equivalent to her. So Shen Shang was able to kill Li Tianli, and Bai Shu estimated that his blood was in the 200s. There was a genius at Taishanmen. When the Taoist realm was at its peak of 5 levels, his blood was in the 150th stage. Even so, he was also a rare genius for many years. And Shen Gongzi wanted to surpass him. Bai Shu once stayed at Taishanmen, so she is very clear about it, because the genius will also come to this conference. Brother Shen, you are so powerful. Lin Yuya is really happy. With such an excellent friend, she will definitely be able to get some light. Not long ago, Shen Shang had given her a panacea, and also helped her enter the world of flowers. She and Bai Shu thought about the relationship between Shen Shang and Bai Hua Tiandi, but did not feel too surprised. Bai Hua Tiandi is rich in elixirs, and Shen Shang is the alchemy master, and it is normal to cultivate to improve quickly. Shen Shang in the carriage is also leisurely at the moment. We are all out, just go around, don't rush back. Shen Shang smiled. Let's go shopping in Qinlongzhuang. Lin Yuya said with a smile. Although that place is the site of the 3 princes, there are many interesting and delicious. Everything there is expensive, and there are some officials who are expensive. Bai Shu frowned softly. I don't like that kind of place very much. Sister Bai Shu, my grandfather gave me a lot of spar, he gave me the opportunity to invite brother Shenhu to eat a drink. I have a rare opportunity. Lin Yuya said with a grin. This time to Qianlongzhuang, I'm here to treat you. That's it, Shen Shang smiled. In fact, Bai Shu disliked Zhao Jingzong in her heart. Although she didn't know how her father reconciled with the 3 princes and had an alliance, she thought that Zhao Jingzong used to use her as a cultivation tool, and she was very angry. She did not know that the 3rd prince had been killed long ago. Now the 3rd prince Zhao Jingzong is Shen Zhang's loyal dog. Bai Shu nodded. She knew that her father's status was very high, and she had nothing to fear. Moreover, she also wanted to invite Shen Shang once to express her gratitude. Shen Shang rescued her and helped her, but she can only thank her verbally. She is going to grab Lin Yuya for this treat. During this time, Shen Shang did not do anything important, mainly to help Xing Yanman raise his reputation and attract more people to Spark City after the conference started. Then next, they will be handed over to Xingyanho to take care of the entire Spark City, and Bai Hualu can also obtain a lot of resources from it. His main purpose is to help Bai Hua Tiandi enlarge the business, and then wait for the opportunity to find the 4 elephant soldiers while secretly promoting himself. Shen Shang and these 2 mature and beautiful older sisters happily went to Qinlongzhuang in the carriage. Lin Yuya almost forgot that Li Tianli was killed by Shen Shang not long ago. Whenever she thought of this, she was still a little afraid. After all, it was an excellent disciple of Taishanmen. To go to Qinlongzhuang, you have to cross a mountain road, and in front of the mountain road, someone guards. It is said that this mountain road is maintained by the Heian gang, and it is normal for them to set up card points in the middle to charge. When we arrived at the entrance, there were many big cars waiting in line to pay. Xiao Rongrong is here too. Lin Yuya wanted to be surprised and hummed. This woman seems to be the noble child from the imperial city. Xiao Rongrong, is that the woman who wants to get you to the Yi family master? Shen Shang also thought of this charming woman. Well, the car in front is hers. Lin Yuya nodded. Xiao Rongrong also seemed to find Lin Yuya. She got off the car and knocked on Lin Yuya's carriage. Xiaoya, are you inside? I'm here, Lin Yuya answered. Come out and say hello to everyone. I know a few friends from the imperial city, I want to introduce you to know. Xiao Rongrong's face was full of smug smile. I don't want to know so many friends. Lin Yuya responded coldly. If you want to get off the car through the mountain road, you can't drive in now. You come down to breathe. Xiao Rongrong just wants to meet Lin Yuya. She wants Lin Yuya to see the noble friends she made. Let's go, Shen Shang whispered. Lin Yuya can only get off. Subsequently, both Shen Shang and Bai Shu went on. It was Shen Gongzi and sister Bai Shu. Xiao Rongrong was quite surprised. Bai Shu was not expecting it. In the face of Bai Shu, she converged a lot. After all, Bai Shu's father was the master of Spark City and had a good relationship with the three princes. There are rumors outside that Bai Shu may become the concubine of the three princes or something. So Bai Shu also resented the three princes more. In fact, Zhao Jingzong didn't have this kind of thought at all. Although he does not know the relationship between Bai Shu and Shen Shang, in his eyes, Bai Shu is the woman beside Shen Zhang's boss. How dare he have that idea? Do you like this site? Donate here. World Defying Dan God Chapter 3924, Gossip. Seeing Xiao Rongrong, Bai Shu was also full of disgust in her heart. She had seen her at Xingyan Gate several times, but she said some strange words every time. For example, Xiao Rongrong often said that Bai Shu was very beautiful and excellent. No wonder he would have won the words like the third prince. In short, every time she heard her disgusting compliments, she wanted to give her a slap. This is the master of Baicheng Qianjin. Underneath is the son of Count Zalei, Li Lionel. A tall, thin man stepped forward and greeted with a smile. Bai Yanqing's daughter, doesn't it look too big? Said another man. Looking at his clothes, he knew that he was a son of a marquis and had a high status. Little Huyi, the white girl is the third prince. Li Lionel reminded in a low voice. How is this possible? Bai Shu is not worthy of the three princes. She is at most the prince's cultivation aide, but she can assist the three princes' cultivation, which is also her three life's lucky. This little Huyi looks a bit handsome, he is dressed in luxurious, and his arrogant momentum, so that people around are a little afraid of him. He, who has a high status, naturally has no worries about speaking. Bai Shu was suddenly angry, which was the most annoying thing in her heart. Although her father and Zhao Jingzong now have a good relationship, she has always worried that Zhao Jingzong will find her again. It turns out so, Xiao Rongrong whispered. She finally understood why she complimented Bai Shu every time, but attracted Bai Shu's disgusted eyes. Even if this is the case, she is also a celebrity around the third prince. Li Lionel whispered. The red man is a fart. The three princes have already broken through. She is useless to the three princes, otherwise she will not come to Xingyanmen. Although Xingyanmen is now powerful, it is still not as good as Taishanmen. Without the support of the three princes, she came to Xingyan Gate because she couldn't get along at Taishan Gate. She didn't even count Feng Wei at Taishanmen, but when she came to Xingyanmen, she became a chicken head. Little Huyi in the imperial city sneered. Little Huyi said very much that she was only the chief disciple of Xingyanmen, but she was always high-spirited. It turned out to be only the disciples eliminated by Taishanmen. Bai Shu was so angry that Lin Yuya, who was next to him, also gritted his teeth, hoping to strangle those who insulted Bai Shu. If he is really a woman next to the third prince, she would not go so far with this man. Xiao Huya glanced at Shen Shang and smiled. But, if the third prince knew she was with this little white face, it will certainly be very angry. This little white face is going to be unlucky. Shut up, Bai Shu snorted. Because this involves Shen Shang is her great benefactor. Sister Bai Shu, don't know them in general. Shen Shang quickly persuaded. Although Shen Shang is a teenager, he is an old fox and he is very calm and will not fight on this occasion. Only the young and vigorous people will be irritated by the three words. Of course, Shen Shang is also angry, but he will vent his own way. For example, when the moon and the wind is high, it is very suitable for hands-on. You are really sisters, do you share a man? Xiao Rongrong laughed and laughed. It may be that they are poor. The two put together their wallets to raise this little white face. The little Hu said with a smile, in the imperial city, this kind of thing is also common. Xiao Rongrong, I really didn't expect you to be such a disgusting woman. Lin Yuya was so angry that she finally couldn't help it. Xiaoya, you only let me down. It seems that you are destined for a mediocre life. Who makes you want to enjoy playing with this little handsome guy all day, delaying cultivation? Xiao Rongrong smiled. Lin Yuya was out of anger and was rushing up, but she was caught by Shen Shang. Sister Xiaoya, let them talk, we will not lose a piece of meat. They want us to beat them in a hurry, Shen Shang said. The opponents were all noble children of the imperial city. Shen Shang was inconvenient to shoot in front of so many people. If he didn't shoot, only Lin Yuya and Bai Shu shot, then they would suffer. Xiaoya, Bai Shu whispered, let's get into the car. Both Lin Yuya and Bai Shu reacted quickly. Shen Shang was not very suitable for starting in front of everyone. They had long known that Shen Shang was a very low-key person. They immediately entered the car, and Shen Shang followed. Later, Xiao Rongrong said a lot of unpleasant things outside, saying that Lin Yuya and Bai Shu and a young boy were in the car. Failure to provoke Bai Shu, the little Huyi was very upset. They didn't shoot, they lost a lot of fun. Xiao Huyi sighed. Sir Hu, are you sure that Bai Shu was abandoned by the three princes? Li Lionel was still worried. Relax, I have been in the imperial city for so long, and I will never judge this kind of thing wrong. Women like them who practice cultivation are thrown away after they are used up. Bai Yanqing can become a city master again, it is estimated that it is also used. My daughter changed it, Xiao Huya said very surely. No wonder Bai Yanqing was wanted before, but then he became the city owner again, and he also formed an alliance with the three princes. Li Lionel nodded. By the way, I know the person who was responsible for collecting tolls. I know a host of the Heian gang. He is in charge of Qinlongdi. We used to greet the tolls and let them wait for a while. Several times their toll. Xiao Huya laughed. Little master who is so powerful, everyone knows. Xiao Rongrong praised. Xiao Huya just smiled proudly and said, let's go first and wait for some fun to play with. ... Xiao Huyi, their conversations were heard by Shen Shang. Sister Baishu, they plan to make us difficult at the toll card point of the mountain pass. Shen Shang said, that little Huyi knows the host of the Heian gang. Then let's go back, don't go to Qianlong land. Baishu is in a bad mood, because all kinds of gossip about her and the three princes have been spread outside recently, which are very unpleasant. For example, the version that the little Huyi said just now is available. That won't work. We played out today. Now we are in a bad mood, but we can't just go back like this. Shen Shang smiled and said, I let you be angry. How angry? Fight. In Lin Yuya's mind, Shen Shang played the flying knife, and then thought of the picture of Xiao Rongrong and their heads being pierced by the flying knife. Wait for the toll points later. If the people of the Heian gang make trouble, you will take action and fight the people of the Heian gang on the spot. The one who is responsible for tolling is definitely not as strong as the Taoist realm. You can beat it, Shen Shang said. Ah, my father said that behind the Black Flame gang is the Yi family. Bai Shu frowned. The Black Flame gang was provoked in the Spark City. Even if we have a good relationship with Wawa, it will be difficult to do at that time. If you believe me, just follow what I said. Wait a minute, I will help you secretly. Shen Shang said. Sister Baishu, you just show yourself as the daughter of the city's daughter. It is best to be able to shock the black. The host of the Yan gang made the matter big. The leader of the Heian gang is Heian, but Shen Shang saved the life of Heian, and he also directed the practice of Heian. If Shen Shang didn't allow it, Heian wanted to worship him as a teacher. Heian gang is very big, and some moth gangs are also normal. Shen Shang also intends to help Heian clean up these moths. World Defying Dan God Chapter 3925, Shanai Dragon. Lord Hu deliberately made fun of Baishu, also because of various discomforts in his heart. At first, Baishu was repaired higher than him, and Baishu was very indifferent to him. He was the young grandfather, the eldest son of a marquis, but Baishu didn't look at him. In his eyes, Baishu was just a woman abandoned by the three princes. Of course, nothing happened between Baishu and the three princes. In order to find fault, Xiao Huya and others came ahead of time. He did not pay the toll, and Xiao Rongrong and several other people on the same road did not need to pay. Seeing that this little Huya really knew a certain host of the Heian gang, Xiaorongrong admired them even more. The Black Flame Gang has a wide range of forces. Among the Star Flame Gates, it is almost a large force. Especially in recent times, I have often cooperated with Xingyan Gate and the main palace. Many people who cannot enter Xingyanmen will choose to join the Black Flame Gang. So Xiao Huya can know the host of the Heian Gang, which is also admired by many people. Soon, it was Shen Zhang's turn. It is necessary to walk through this mountain road. In the past, it was possible to drive by car. In the past, the charge was also based on a car. And now it is based on a single person. They did not leave, Hohu, they just looked at it, showing that he had ordered the 10 great men who had tolls. 10,000 crystals per person. A big man said coldly. Isn't it 1,000? Bai Shu frowned. Don't you want to charge indiscriminately? Here's not in Spark City, you are the master of the city, but don't want to play prestige here. Xiaorongrong smiled. Even in Spark City, you have to act according to the rules. Li Lionel said, we all pay 10,000 tolls. Bai Shu looked coldly at the charging man and said, you also know that I am the daughter of the city master. You don't want to offend me. It's better not to listen to the gang. Miss Bai, what are you? The father of the little Huyi, but the marquis of the imperial city, don't have such a shelf as you. Your father is a good city master, but in front of our lord, he has to bow his head to salute it. The big man looked arrogant. It can be seen that Xiao Huya touted him just a few words, and let him float. Do you really want to charge 10,000? Bai Shu asked coldly. 10,000, what's the matter? Don't think of going this way if you don't give it. Dayan took out a large knife and vigorously plunged into the ground. Heian helped you out of these rubbish, then I will clean up the portal for Heian gang. Bai Shu finished, and with a long stab, the sword immediately launched an offensive. Heian gang, this group of people, the strongest and Taoist fivefold, how could they be Bai Shu's opponent? Only a few times, they were stabbed by Bai Shu with their swords, and they were unable to fight anymore. The little Huya and the others next to him did have some surprises. They knew that Bai Shu would be soaring, but they didn't expect a big blow. They actually wounded all those who received tolls. This completely offended the Black Flame Gang. Although they are surprised, Xiao Huya is very happy, because then, the host of the Heian Gang is coming. When Bai Shu started, Xiao Huyi was already the host. Bai Shu, Lord Wu will be here soon, you are done. Xiao Huyi sneered. I'm not afraid of him. Bai Shu finished and took Shen Shang and Lin Yuya into the car. The tiger pulled the cart and drove into the mountain road quickly. Let's chase it. What the asterisk is this? He hurt the people of the Heian Gang. He didn't run back to the city to hide, even going to Qinlongdi. Xiaorongrong was a little surprised. Qinlongdi is the third princess' site, is it? Relax, I'm pretty sure that the third prince has thrown her away. Because the third prince told us some time ago, he is not allowed to mess with him and Bai Shu's things. If he is found by someone, he will be severely punished if he is caught. Tortured, said Xiao Huya. Zhao Jingzong did say that after all, there are too many gossips against Bai Shu, and he does not know what Bai Shu has to do with Shen Shang. In order to avoid suspicions, he must put down all kinds of rumors. I don't know what Bai Shu did, but forced the three princes to use this method to clear it. Xiaorongrong said. What else can you do? Isn't it because you were with that little white face and angered the third prince? Xiao Huya sneered. If I were the third prince, I saw Bai Shu and that little white face approached, and I killed not only Xiao Bai and Bai Shu but also have a clear relationship with her. After clearing the relationship, Bai Shu can't pull the banner of the three princes arrogant everywhere. Li Lionel said, if it is not that Xiao Huya sees so clearly, we will all respect Bai Shu. Isn't it? Bai Shu is really a bitch. Xiaorongrong scolded. She is going to Qinlongzhuang now, she is looking for her own way. Xiao Huyi laughed. Without an accident, we can see how the Heian Gang made it. Shen Shang was in the carriage and took out the communication symbol to contact Zhao Jingzong. I'm going to Qinlongzhuang and I'm having some trouble on the road. Is there anyone in Qinlongzhuang you? Shen Shang asked. Yes, the owner Gong Long is my loyal subordinate, Master Shen. I gave you a prince's secret order before. You can find Gong Long with the secret order, and he will listen to you. Zhao Jingzong finished and asked, what's the trouble? It's a little Huya, do you know? Little Huya from the imperial city. Shen Shang asked. I know who it is, An Qinghu's eldest son. If that guy is too arrogant, kill him, and Qing Hu is just a dog, I can hold it down. Zhao Jingzong said. Of course, Shen Shang was not afraid, and then he contacted Heian again and asked a host about it, and then he told Heian about the toll. After Heian heard it, he suddenly jumped into thunder and said he hurried to Qianlong village immediately. Shen Shang arranged these, and then continued to eat the snacks made by Lin Yuya. Brother Shen, is this really okay? Lin Yuya was still a little worried. Can there be any problems? Shen Shang smiled. Sister Xiaoya, look at Sister Bai Shu, she is not afraid at all, what are you afraid of? Shen Gongzi's flying knife can instantly kill Dao Realm's 6th realm, as well as 7th realm. We really have nothing to fear. Bai Shu can probably guess that Xing Yanho is Shen Zhang's big backer. After all, Shen Shang helped Yuwawa detoxify, so he was so fearless. In addition, if Shen Shang is really in trouble, her city owner dad will do her utmost to repay her life-saving grace. Qinlongzhuang is very big and lively, like a prosperous and small village. The rich children from all over the world have heard of the Qinlongzhuang of the 3 princes, and they are all gathered here to spend time and show off. The luxurious, Jinkengkan Qianlong restaurant in the middle of Qinlongzhuang is the court child of Qinlongzhuang, where the owner lives. However, Shen Shang did not immediately go to the owner, because he felt a faint dragon spirit here, which came out of the ground. This Qinlongzhuang, there is something related to the dragon. Shen Shang secretly panicked. World-Defying Dan God Chapter 3926, Qianlong Restaurant. In order to perceive the dragon's energy, Shen Shang strolled around Qinlongzhuang to make sure that something was really emitting the dragon's energy. He is not in a hurry to find the source of dragon air now. After all, this is Zhao Jingzong's site. Looking back, he let Zhao Jingzong clear the field, and then he went slowly to find it too late. Qianlong Restaurant is decorated with magnificence. This restaurant is the most noble place of Qianlong village. To enter this restaurant, you need to pay a fee to buy a VIP status. Nor can it be purchased with spar, it also needs to have a certain status itself, and it must also participate in the auction. After all, Zhao Jingzong is the 3rd-ranked prince, and he still hoped to win the position of prince before, so many famous siblings wanted to stifle him, so he also won Qinlongzhuang's business. Now, Zhao Jingzong sits firmly in the city of Sparks, and also kills the kingdom division. Fighting for the crown prince is more promising, which makes Qinlongzhuang more lively than before. Neither Bai Shu nor Lin Yuya is a VIP of Qianlong Restaurant, nor does Shen Shang have a VIP status card. However, he has a prince's secret order. When entering Qinlongzhuang, it was necessary to check the proper identity very strictly. But after Shen Shang took out the prince's secret order, the guard in charge of the gate suddenly became very nervous, and led them into the luxurious living room with respect, and immediately contacted the owner. The owner's name is Gong Long. He is an old man. Although he is the person in charge of Qinlongzhuang, he is very simple in dress and gives a gentle and easygoing feeling. Gong Longnai is the cultivation practice of Taoist realm Zhouzhong. This cultivation practice is also very strong. However, he does not show the mountains and dews, and his blood is relatively weak. It seems that it is only Taoist realm 6 to 7. Shen Gongzi, no one can move you in Qinlongzhuang, please rest assured. Gong Long smiled humbly, and then greeted several beautiful women, who were responsible for pouring tea and water to Shen Shang, and also called many delicious food. Master Gong Zhuang, you go busy, we can just walk around by ourselves. Shen Shang smiled. After Gong Long retreated, Shen Shang also let the women back. At this time, Lin Yuya and Bai Shu also began to eat something on the table. Brother Shen, did the owner give you face like this? Do you know? Lin Yuya asked curiously. Shen Shang nodded. This guy should be under the hands of the 3 princes. Bai Shu whispered. Mr. Shen, how do you know him? Bai Shu felt disgusted with Zhao Jingzong. If Shen Shang and the 3 princes were on the side, she was very sad. I met through Xing Yanho. Sister Bai Shu, don't be afraid of the 3 princes. In fact, the entire Spark City belongs to the Yi family. The 3 princes have some situations and have to bow their heads to the Yi family. Shen Shang laughed. Really? Bai Shu was very surprised. I used to send your father and daughter to the Yi family. Now that the Yi family rises, your father can become the city owner again. Shen Shang smiled and said, the Yi family needs the 3 princes to fill the facade and help them. Brother Shen, you said these secrets. Am I going to avoid it? Lin Yuya was shocked by this. In her view, she was definitely not the one she should know. Sister Xiaoya, you are not a long-term tongue wife, I can trust you. Shen Shang smiled and said, besides, haven't I killed Li Tianli before? Have you seen it? Is there? I don't remember. Lin Yuya smiled and then quickly ate a linguo. Bai Shu felt much more comfortable. She was worried that the third prince was above her father and Yi family, because it meant that her father was still working under the third prince. She didn't want that. If it was to help the Yi family, Bai Shu felt nothing. Bai Shu feels a lot better, and now let go of his hands and feet and Lin Yuya eats and drinks. Brother Shen, I originally asked you to have a meal, but now, it seems that you invited me. Lin Yuya grinned broadly, still you are good. Eat it casually, it's the three princes anyway. Shen Shang also ate a lot. At this time, Gong Long came in. Shen Gongzi, Master Wu Tang is here, bringing with him more than a dozen injured men, and also brought several Taoist occupants, right, on Qinghu's eldest son and a few friends. Gong Long Dao. Zhao Jingzong had ordered Gong Long to let him obey Shen Zhang's arrangements, and he had told him that Shen Shang didn't want to be too high profile, so he had to ask Shen Shang before doing anything. Where are they all? Shen Shang asked. I arranged them into a large living room, and now they are there. The little Huyi said seeing you enter the restaurant, shouting and asking us to call you out to confront. Gong Long said, if Mr. Shen needs, then I will drive them all out. No, my friends and I will do it in the past. Shen Shang said. Shen Gongzi, they are very fierce now, and I worry that you will be in danger. Gong Long was indeed very worried. Not afraid, Shen Shang waved her hand and smiled, I can cope. If necessary, I will definitely shoot. Gong Long nodded. Subsequently, Shen Shang took Lin Yuya and Bai Shu to the hall. Seeing Shen Shang coming, Xiao Huya, Xiao Rongrong, and Li Lionel all immediately pointed to Bai Shu and talked about how she hurt the disciples of Heian Gang. Lord Wu Tang was tall and majestic, with scars all over his face, which looked fierce and evil. In addition, he was wearing a black armor and a large knife on his waist, which made him even more scary. His face was full of anger at the moment, such as Niu big eyes full of murders glaring at Bai Shu, said angrily, the daughter of Lord Baicheng is so arrogant, dare to beat my men. Since you are the daughter of Lord Baicheng, then you should know, who is the Black Flame Gang? Is the Black Flame Gang on Qinghu? Bai Shu asked. Her question made Master Tang stunned. Dead girl, don't try to provoke divorce. Lord Wu Tang scolded. White girl, I can't represent my father. I only have a relationship with Master Wu. Xiao Huya also said angrily. You, obviously the woman of the third prince, but now you are with a little white face, you are a bitch. Quote. Whether Master Xingyan Hu or Master On Qinghu or the men of the three princes, don't provoke our relationship. Wu Tangju finished and looked at Shen Shang. I have heard of this little white face. Wu Tangju only knew that Shen Shang helped Yi Wawa detoxify, so he dare not do anything to Shen Shang yet. Shen Shang rubbed his hands and sighed, I'm not white at all. I'm a bit darker than your brother-in-law. Am I handsome than you? Why do I say I'm a little white face? After he finished speaking, his figure suddenly flashed and appeared in front of Xiaohu. His strange body style shocked everyone present. Boom. Shen Zhang's palm was surging blood, vigorously split on Xiaohuyi's shoulder, burst out a loud noise, and broke Xiaohu's arm to the ground. World-Defying Dan God Chapter 3927, Villain Poisoning. At this scene, everyone who was present was dumbfounded. Although Xiaohuya is not a particularly strong and handsome young man, after all, he is more than 30 years old. He relies on the resources of his family and has also mixed with the Taoist realm. For many ordinary people, this little Huya is also very strong. For example, Xiao Rongrong and Li Lionel next to them are far less powerful than the little Huya. However, now, Xiao Huya was cut off his arm by the small white face in his mouth. If Shen Shang uses a knife, it makes sense. After all, the knife is very sharp. If you use strong enough blood, plus the unexpected, it is normal to cut off another person's arm. And Shen Shang just used the palm of his hand to cut the arm of Xiaohuya. Lord Hu has cultivated the bone is very strong, not to mention the muscles are very strong. If ordinary people use a knife to cut, it may not be able to cut bleeding. Shen Shang used this method to cut off Xiaohuya's arm, which not only caused the other party pain, but also made the other party fear. This scene caused an unprecedented shock to everyone present. A teenager, who seems to be eating soft rice, has such a powerful force. In other words, Shen Shang is at least six-fold Taoist realm. 15 or 16-year-olds have this kind of strength, this kind of talent is the most frightening. As an elder, Wu Tangju was a powerful figure, and even he was frightened. Intuition tells him that this teenager must have been of extraordinary origin, has such qualifications, is a disciple of Xingyanmen, and has helped Yuwawa detoxify. Sooner or later, such people will become guests of the Yi family. After being shocked inside, Master Wu calmed down quickly. He thought that the Yi family was strong, and that was also the dog of the three princes. And Wu Tangju has been looking for a way to trust the three princes. An Qinghu is the lord of the imperial city, so Wu Tangju has a good relationship with Xiaohu. Wu Tangju didn't know much about An Qinghao's situation, but he knew that An Qinghu would definitely introduce him to the three princes. A little strength is so crazy. Give you 2 more years, then that's enough. Wu Tangju stepped forward, blocking the front of Xiaohu. Lord Hu was already scared. After he recovered, he shouted, "Master Wu, hurry, kill him quickly, what will happen, my father will be responsible." Faced with this kind of thing, Wu Tangju must be cautious. Shen Shang has this strength at a young age, and he certainly did not cultivate to this state for nothing. If he shot it in person, if there was any big man behind Shen Shang, he would be the one to remember. The flame suddenly appeared in Shen Zhang's palm, and then he shot it out at the broken arm. Call! The flame rushed to the ground like a gust of wind, and instantly burned that arm to ashes. Wu Tangju opened his eyes. This kind of flame is very strong, stronger than the flames he has seen many people release. Lord Hu was so angry that Shen Shang broke his arm and said nothing, and burned his arm so calmly. You are dead, my father will kill you. My father and Qinghu has a very good relationship with the three princes, you are now equivalent to offending the three princes. Scolded. Shen Shang, I don't want to shoot you as a junior. You can do it yourself. The little Huyi also said that behind An Qinghu is the three princes will be investigated and you will be finished. After finishing the lecture, Wu Tangju looked at his group of wounded men and said, the gang leader contacted me before and said that he will come immediately. The gang master is terrible, after he comes, you can't escape. Everyone knows the means of Heian gang, Shen Shang. If you don't want to drag Bai Shu and Lin Yuya, you'd better be self-determined, we won't embarrass them. Lin Yuya was talking. When she saw that Shen Shang was so terrible, she even wished that Shen Shang would die immediately, or that Lin Yuya would be jealous of climbing such an excellent and handsome man. Bitch, shut up, Lin Yuya shouted angrily. It's me who hurt the disciples of the Heian gang. The Heian gang leader is here. If you want to pursue it, you will be prosecuted. Bai Shu said. Lin Yuya, your mother had been seriously injured before, right? I used to give her some precious tonic. Xiao Rongrong said. You not only thank me, but also scold me, you are an ungrateful woman. Precious tonic? I don't know. Lin Yuya frowned. My mother never told me. It seems that she wants to eat single food, and I am not afraid to tell you that those tonics are poisonous. Xiao Rongrong sneered. That kind of poison can't be solved at all. If you want your mother to live, you will kill Shen Shang now. Quote. Xiaoya, she didn't deliver anything at all, don't believe her. Bai Shu hurriedly said. Xiao Rongrong, you, Lin Yuya was very worried about her mother, she had to believe. I was entrusted by Taishianmen to specifically stare at your mother, because Taishianmen has evidence to prove that your mother collaborated with the demon. It was Taishianmen who asked me to kill the evil mother for you, so I poisoned her, Xiao Rongrong said. Li Tianli and Mr. Li came to me, and the poison was also given by him. Lin Yuya's body shook, because she had heard Shen Shang say before that Li Tianli had arranged the demon to stare at the poisoned Yahuahua. Sister Xiaoya, with me, don't be afraid. Shen Shang said. Lin Yuya suddenly breathed a sigh of relief, and then yelled at Xiao Rongrong. You are a bitch, I think Li Tianli has given you a benefit, and you are under this guise to start with my mother. Wait for me, you will be removed. Li Gongzi will also come to Qinlongzhuang, I hope you can still see him. And when the time comes, he will also debunk your mother's collusion with the devil in public. Xiao Rongrong sneered. Lin Yuya, now only me let your mother live, if you kill Shen Shang, she will live. Hearing Xiao Rongrong's words, Xiao Huya and Li Lionel were beside, adding oil and vinegar, and said how terrible that magic poison was. Wang Tangju, why don't you shoot? Are you afraid of me? Shen Shang asked with a smile. It's true that I told Bai Suo to do it for you. Also, I contacted you to help the Lord of You don't want to lie to me, can you contact the helper? Even me, you can't contact the helper at any time. Wu Tangju shouted. I helped Wawa detoxify, I have seen your lord in Yefu. Shen Shang said. Mr. Wu, don't believe his bullshit. This person will deceive people. Xiao Rongrong said quickly. Yes, although he has a little strength, but on his own, he is not qualified to contact the Heian Gang master. Xiao Huyi said. Wang Tangju, quickly shoot him to kill him, my father is carrying something. Master Wu must shoot. If he does not show performance, this little Huyi will not recommend him to Qinghu. Crazy boy, I didn't want to deal with your juniors, but if you use my noble helper to fool people, don't blame me. Wu Tang said coldly. Just when Master Tang was about to pass by, Gong Long suddenly pushed the door in and smiled. Master Wu, as long as you enter the restaurant, you are my guest. We are not allowed to kill or kill. Little Hu's heart suddenly cursed. When my mother-in-law was interrupted by his arm, why didn't you and old king say these words? World Defying Dan God Chapter 3928, Gong Long Li Bao. Gong Long has been paying attention to the movement of this living room outside the door. Shen Zhang's sudden shot made him unexpected, but he did not come out immediately. Now seeing Wu Tang's main hands, Gong Long will naturally come out to block. Master Gong Zhuang, just now this kid named Shen, hurt on Qinghu's son, and I hope you can punish him. Wu Tangju saw Gong Long coming out, he couldn't help but feel secretly pleased. Because Wu Tangju didn't want to do it at all, the main source of Shen Shang was unknown, and he was extremely talented. It would be more troublesome to offend the people behind Shen Shang. Master Gong Zhuang, have you seen my arm? It was this **** named Shen Shang who injured me. Xiao Huyi pointed to Shen Shang and shouted with sorrow. I saw your arm hurt, but I didn't see the hand from Shen Gongzi. If you can come up with real evidence, I will definitely punish him. Gong Long said seriously. I can testify, Xiao Rongrong shouted immediately. I also testified, I saw it with my own eyes. Li Lin said. Later, Master Wu and more than a dozen disciples of the Heian Gang all came forward to testify. Sir Wu, you have a very high status. Although some people are willing to testify for you, but in my opinion, they have done countless things. I hope you can come up with strong evidence. Gong Long Dao, he was delaying time, waiting for the Black Yan Bangju came. The matter in front of him was also a headache for Gong Long. Although Zhao Jingzong had passed him one after another, he wanted to protect Shen Shang, but the incident caused by this Sun Shen was too big and actually hurt Xiaohuya. Seeing that Gong Long seemed to be partial to Shen Shang, Master Wu Tang was a little uneasy in his heart. He knew very well that Gong Long was the loyal man of the three princes. Gong Long favored Shen Shang, which indicated that the third prince had probably told him. Master Gong Zhuang, aren't you embarrassing me? After that **** cut off my arm, I burned my arm. Xiaohu, anxious, shouted at Shen Shang. You are a man, don't deny this. Yes, did you interrupt my arm? Shen Shang did not answer, but suddenly rushed to the front of Xiaohuya, and was hit with a palm, instantly interrupting Xiaohuya's arm. After the fight, he jumped back immediately, and then said, Sir Hu, you can't show the evidence to prove that I am really anxious for you, so I can only interrupt your other arm. Now Master Gong Zhuang, I definitely believe it was me. I helped you a lot, how can you thank me? This scene shocked everyone present. Even the well-known Gong Long was stunned by this Shen Gongzi's move. Master Wu Tang had scalp numbness, he had realized that this Sun Shen was not easy to mess with. Xiaohuya was so angry that he yelled a few times in pain, and then frantically shouted to kill Shen Shang. This time, he remembered for a long time, and immediately picked up the broken arm, and he could still get it with good medicine. Master Gong Zhuang, didn't you just say that you can't shoot here? You see it now, it's Shen Zhang's hand. Xiao Rongrong immediately said, you will take him down and use torture. Sorry, I didn't see clearly that it was Shen Gongzi who did it. Gong Longan coughed a few times and smiled awkwardly. Xiao Rongrong and Li Lionel, as well as the little howler who howled in pain, now realized that Gong Long is really protecting Shen Shang. Wu Tangju suddenly sweated forehead, he remembered what Shen Shang said before. Shen Shang said that he had contacted the Heian Gang leader. If this young man could really contact the Heian Gang leader, it means that his status is not low, and that Gong Long keeps it. Wang Tangju, you don't shoot again, you will be my enemy in the future. Although Xiao Huyi knew that Shen Shang had some reliance, He was in a hurry and only hoped that he could beat Shen Shang. Master Gong Zhuang, who is this Sun Shen? Is it worth you to protect him like this? You do this, but you will ruin the reputation of Qianlong Zhuang. Can you afford this responsibility? Wu Tangju asked. It was originally you who picked things first. If I were you, I would immediately kneel down and apologize to Mr. Shen for mercy. Gong Long said. Kneeling down to Shen Shang for mercy. Both Xiao Huya and Xiao Rongrong were ignorant. Not to mention Xiao Huya, they said that Master Wu, a person of high cultivation, would kneel and beg for mercy on a teenager. Master Gong Zhuang, please also disclose one or two. Master Wu Tang began to feel anxious, because from Gong Long's attitude, it can be seen that behind Shen Shang are the three princes. Gong Long just smiled and did not speak. He stood beside Shen Shang. If Wu Tangju shot, he would definitely protect Shen Shang. Wu Tangju couldn't even shoot, and Xiao Huyi also saw it. His heart was furious, but he couldn't do anything. Wu Tangju looked at Shen Shang, who was very calm, then gritted his teeth, and suddenly knelt down. Master Shen, please ignore the villain and spare. Wu Tangju kneeled on the ground and bowed his head. Shen Shang was also quite surprised. He didn't expect that Wu Tang would be so decisive for mercy, showing that he had already guessed what he had imagined. And Xiao Huyi, they were all scared and stupid. Master Wu Tang actually knelt down and begged for mercy. Master Wu, can you understand the reason for this? Shen Shang asked. Wu Tangju immediately looked at his men who were wounded by Baishu, and without a word, walked over and killed them one by one. Finally, he looked at Xiao Huya. Lord Hu panicked and shouted angrily, Master Wu, are you going to kill me? Xiao Rongrong and Li Lionel were also trembling. If Lord Hu died, they would definitely not be able to survive. What happened here must not be spread, otherwise it will make On Qinghu angry. I will wait for the Lord to come. Wu Tang said. The cause of this incident is caused by you alone. If I die here, my father will never give up. Little Hu said in a cruel voice. Master Wu, you are really a fool. This Shen Shang is more important. Is it more important than my father? My father is a marquis, and the Taoist realm is ninefold. Yes, the three princes need helpers very much now. On Qinghu will become his very powerful helper. No matter how powerful Shen Shang is, he can't beat On Qinghu as a whole. Xiao Rongrong said. Master Wu, don't be confused, the three princes will never lose a big one. At this moment, black inflammation came. He pushed the door in and saw the corpse in the living room, not surprised. Master Wu, I am very disappointed with you. You are actually going to batch Anqinghu. He Yanan said. You can just batch Anqinghu, even allowing his little boy to use the power of our He and Gang go and suppress people. The arrival of Black Flame relieved Gong Long. He and Gang, On Qinghu and Xing Yanho, are now the men of the three princes, and On Qinghu takes root in the Emperor City. Xiao Huya quickly explained. Fart, the Marquis in the Imperial City have a fart root. Will Tianyan and the prince allow someone to secretly develop a force in the Imperial City? He and Gang sneered. Also, my Huya is not the prince's dog. After he finished speaking, he arched back to Shen Shang. Son Master Shen, I'm really sorry, I'm late, are you injured? World Defying Dan God Chapter 3929, Prince. Everyone on the scene could tell that the Black Flame Gang was very kind to Shen Shang. Even Gong Long didn't expect that the Black Flame Gang would be so respectful to Shen Shang. Gong Long seems to be only responsible for Qinlongzhuang, but he is also responsible for collecting a lot of intelligence. However, in his view, Xing Yanho was conquered by the three princes, but from the words of Heian just now, Xing Yanho was not the prince of the three princes. Heian didn't have much respect for the three princes, but respected Shen Shang, which was very wrong. Master Wu Tang shivered at the moment, trembling, help master, his subordinate knows wrong. He was already kneeling on the ground, and said, before the Lord you didn't come, the subordinates had kneeled down and apologized to Mr. Shen, and I also killed the troublesome men. Without your indulgence, your men will listen to this little Huyi. He Yan said coldly, if you were not close to the little Huyi, this little Huyi would not be able to instigate your men to find fault. Quote. Lord Wu immediately looked at Xiao Huya, and his eyes were full of murderous intentions. This thing was indeed caused by this Xiao Huya. Otherwise, today's things will not happen. Are you all crazy? I am the son of Huan Qing, the son of the Marquis, but the nobility in the Great Flame Empire. I was interrupted by two arms. Not only did you not help me, but you also intend to kill me. Quote. Lord Hu shouted. If I die here, my father will kill you, you untouchables, my father is a fart. Xiao Rongrong and Li Lionel were both too scared to speak at the moment. If Lord Hu died, they would not survive. Help the Lord, what should his subordinates do? Wu Tangju asked. What do you think you should do? He Yan said coldly. I still want to teach you this kind of thing. Then you are too bad. Master Wu Tang understood immediately, and immediately took out a knife and turned to cut off Xiao Hu. Boom! Somehow, suddenly a symbol appeared on this little Huyi, bursting out a golden light. This is a lifesaver, it may be because it senses a strong blood gas fluctuation, so it will be activated. Shen Zhang's previous shot did not cause this symbol to activate, also because of his mixed psychic consciousness, which could not be felt by that symbol. Lord Wu Tang cut the knife and was shocked by the sign. Are you really going to kill me? Xiao Huyi was terrified and shouted. I'm the eldest son of Anqinghu. I have seen Emperor Tianyan. Do you dare to kill me? Emperor Tianyan is very mysterious, and few people have seen his true face, but Xiao Huyi is useless even if he has seen him. Not to mention Xiao Hu, even if it is a prince, Shen Shang will not be afraid. Have you seen my father an emperor? Suddenly, there was a voice from outside, it was Zhao Jingzong. 3 princes come, Lord Hu suddenly rejoiced and cried, Your Highness, you are finally here. Xiao Rongrong and Li Lionel were immediately relieved, and their faces were full of smiles. See your 3 highnesses. Gong Long, Xiao Rongrong, Li Lionel and Xiao Huyi all hurriedly knelt down to salute. Shen Shang and Heian did not salute. Bai Shu and Lin Yuya saw Shen Shang not saluting, and they stood there as well. Have you ever seen my father an emperor? When did it happen? Zhao Jingzong asked, his expression very calm, and he could not see his emotions at this moment. Your Highness, this gang of black flames kills me. You are going to call me, my father is your loyal follower. Little Hu cried, then looked at Shen Shang fiercely, this person very venomous, he had slandered His Highness before, and said many bad things about His Highness. I can prove that this is true. Xiao Rongrong quickly said, Your Highness, Shen Shang not only insults you, but also has an affair with the woman of His Highness. He has various hands on Baishu. Xiao Rongrong had just finished speaking, Zhao Jingzong frowned, and stepped forward to face Xiao Rongrong's face fiercely. Shut up, I have nothing to do with Bai Bai. Bai Bai and Shen Gongzi have known each other for a long time. Before Bai Bai was poisoned, it was Shen Gongzi who helped detoxify. They are normal together. At the same time, Zhao Jingzong slapped hard at the little Huyi. Then he continued angrily, It's you guys who have been spreading all kinds of gossip all day long. Zhao Jingzong has never been that kind of person. It does not matter if you ruin my reputation. The other girl, Bai Qingbing, is clean and beautiful, and she is a woman, but she cherishes her reputation. You commodities, who died 10 times 100 times, cannot make up for the reputation of the lost girl. Quote. After he finished speaking, he punched Xiao Rongrong and Xiao Huya again. Both Xiao Rongrong and Xiao Hu were stupid. They really did not expect that Zhao Jingzong would even know Shen Shang, and he also had a son Shen, who had a good relationship at first glance. In addition, Zhao Jingzong also helped Baishu to speak in various ways. Everyone could see that he tried to prove that he had nothing to do with Baishu, as if he was afraid of something. Zhao Jingzong is afraid of Shen Shang. Even Gong Long shivered secretly. Heian is very clear about what happened to Zhao Jingzong. They are all controlled by Shen Shang. Now they are a camp, but they are very noble on the surface. In fact, they are not as high as Heian in the Spark City. The next Wu Tangju has been scared, his legs trembling. This Prince Shen not only had a good relationship with the Black Flame Gang, but also the 3 princes. Even if Prince Yan came, it would not necessarily allow the 3 princes to have this attitude. Xiao Rongrong was beaten up beyond recognition, and she was speechless. The little white-faced Shen Shang, who was useless in her eyes, turned out to be such a terrible character. Before Lin Yuya and Shen Shang were together, she vigorously opposed, and also persuaded Lin Yuya to be Yi Shengyan's concubine, saying that Shen Shang did not deserve Lin Yuya. Xiao Rongrong was more jealous in his heart. Don't kill me, I can debunk Li Tianli's poisoning, he gave the magic poison, you can use me to threaten Li Tianli, you can get the antidote from him, otherwise Lin Yuya's mother will be poisoned and killed. Xiao Rongrong, now I just want to live. Li Tianli is dead, Shen Shang said indifferently. I knew I had left him all heads. Unfortunately, he has been burned to ashes by me. Li Tianli is dead. Xiao Rongrong is desperate. Also antidote. Your antidote, I'm afraid that Shen Gongzi's direct antidote is not great. Zhao Jingzong sneered. Since you are Li Tianli's men, he still helps him do so many bad things, then follow him now, right? Zhao Jingzong palmed Xiao Rongrong's head, and powerful blood was poured into it, and Xiao Rongrong died instantly. The little who next to him howled. His Highness, my father is very loyal to you. Really, I was rushed to the city of sparks when I lost my power. An Qinghu went to the prince for the first time, and also fabricated a lot of crimes about me. Zhao Jingzong sneered. I only saw a lot because of my loss of power. The true face of man. Xiao Huya despaired and knelt on the ground. A stupid son like you is dead, your dad must be the happiest. You have never been valued by him, otherwise you would have known that he was a prince. Zhao Jingzong's hand has been put on Xiao Huya on the head. World-defying Dan God Chapter 3930, Qianlong Mystery. Lord Hu was too scared to speak, he knew he was about to die. And Qinghu just wanted a stupid and crazy son. When the outside world saw that he didn't have a good heir, he naturally relaxed his vigilance. In fact, he secretly trained several excellent heirs. Zhao Jingzong said again, I said so much, just hope you can die a little bit better. After he finished speaking, he injected a burst of blood into Xiaohu's head and directly smashed his brain to kill it. Gong Long, take care of this matter. Force them to leave Qinlongzhuang, don't let people know that they died in Qinlongzhuang. Zhao Jingzong said. Yes. Gong Long nodded quickly. Zhao Jingzong looked at Shen Shang and asked, Senior son, do you have any other concerns? Investigate Taishanmen as much as possible. They seem to use magic poison to penetrate the major families of Spark City. Shen Shang finished, looked at Lin Yuya and said, Sister Xiaoya's mother has taken the trick, which is really unpredictable. The guys at Taishanmen are really crazy. Once we get the evidence, they must be executed publicly. He Yan said angrily. Sister Xiaoya and Sister Baishu, go out and have a good time. I and the three princes have something to talk about. Shen Shang laughed. Lin Yuya and Baishu nodded. They both felt that Shen Shang was valued by Xing Yanho, so Xing Yanho took the important task to prevent Shen Shang from the poison of Taishanmen. After all, it is indeed a great threat to Spark City. Gong Long left with them. Now only Heian and Zhao Jingzong are here. Lord Wu has been escorted by others brought by Heian and will be put in jail. Shen Gongzi, do you have any orders? I am collecting evil spirits and souls recently, and I have already collected a lot. Zhao Jingzong said. Why did you choose to build Qinlongzhuang here? Shen Shang asked curiously. It was the place Huang Tianxi chose for me. He said that there is dragon luck. Zhao Jingzong said. In fact, Zhao Jingzong also knew that Shen Shang and Huang Jintian had an excellent relationship. Huang Jintian had been to Xingyan Gate before. It turns out that there is something related to the dragon in Qinlongzhuang. I am still not sure what that is. Shen Shang said. There is a dragon gas that is sealed, probably because the strength of the seal has weakened a lot over the years, so only leaked a little dragon spirit. Both Zhao Jingzong and Heian were surprised, which meant that Qinlongzhuang was very important. Mr. Shen, we will immediately send additional personnel to guard Qinlongzhuang. Heian also realized the importance of the matter. Long Qi leaked out, indicating that it is likely to be sensed by others. As soon as possible, Shen Shang nodded and said, use the fastest speed to drive away everyone else in Qinlongzhuang, but this will surely disturb many people. Qinlongzhuang is now the best time for business. If you suddenly drive everyone away, it will definitely arouse suspicion. This time period is very tricky now. Zhao Jingzong frowned. The conference started 6 or 7 days before, and there are a lot of strong people in Spark City. Once there is movement in Qinlongzhuang, they will immediately notice. Shen Gongzi, if there is something under Qinlongzhuang, can you take that thing right away? He Yan asked. I still don't know what that is, if the seal is a dragon. Or something big. Once awakened, the movement will be great, and I am not completely sure. Shen Shang shook his head. According to his many days of reading books at Xingyanmen, there are very few dragons appearing in the world, and almost no more. The dragons are all in Jushaoshindi. If there is a sealed dragon in Aoshishindi, it must be the dragon of the last era, or it was there many years ago. Going step by step, we clear the field first, and then Mr. Shen finds the things under Qinlongzhuang with the fastest speed. At the same time, we mobilize most people to watch Qinlongzhuang. Zhao Jingzong said. I'm mainly worried about those strong people coming over, which requires Xingyan Zongjiao and Xingyan Hu to come and sit down. Shen Shang said. They all cultivate strong senses and can scare others away. Well, let's start acting now. Zhao Jingzong nodded and went out to find Gong Long. Heian also immediately contacted his men. Shen Shang used the communication symbol to contact Xingyan Zongjiao and Xingyan Ho to come over. Qinlongzhuang is not far from Spark City, and they are coming soon. For safety, Shen Shang immediately contacted Hua Shangyu. Shen Gongzi, when you go to Qinlongzhuang to play, you don't call me. Hua Shangyu Zhao's roar came from the messenger. Sister Shangyu, don't I call you now? Shen Shang said with a smile. Sister Shangyu, come here, it's fun here. He didn't tell Hua Shangyu Qinlongzhuang. Intuition tells me that you told me that you must have worked in the past. Hua Shangyu hummed. You have no conscience, you always like to ask me to do hard work for you, you don't feel distressed at all. You can refuse. Shen Shang smiled. How can I refuse Mr. Shen? Hua Shangyu suddenly said charmingly. Mr. Shen, people will pass by now. Shen Shang secretly sighed, although Hua Shangyu had forgotten him, but always worked hard. Lin Yuya and Baishu are still in Qianlong restaurant. They did not go out because there are a lot of delicious food here. Hua Shangyu came very quickly, and she was dressed in a black suit and covered her face, mysterious. Because in her opinion, Shen Shang always hopes to take her to do some inhuman things, such as killing more people and more. What's the matter? Hua Shangyu came to Shen Zhang's luxurious room and pouted. You really enjoy it. Sister Shangyu, you are a powerful Empress Yu. What does this enjoyment count in your eyes? Shen Shang smiled and said. There may be exciting things happening here. Really? Don't lie to me. Hua Shangyu sat down and picked a fruit to eat. There is something under Qinlongzhuang, I don't know what it is for now. Shen Shang said. You don't believe it, you let out your consciousness and penetrate to the ground to perceive and see. Hua Shangyu did it right away. Since she had eaten the sea soul pill, the improvement of her consciousness was not restricted, and she also practiced according to Shen Xianga's cultivation methods, and she was improving every day. Although the consciousness is powerful now, it can't reach the level of Shen Shang. But after she released her consciousness for a while, she did feel a sense of aura. In Baowatiandi, there are women with dragon spirits such as Long Shui, Long Yu and Long Xuangru, so she is also familiar with dragon spirits. This dragon spirit is terrible. Hua Shangyu frowned when she sensed. Shen Gongzi, this matter is nothing short. This is the territory of the Great Flame Empire, we can't intervene in high profile, but I will help you secretly of. Sister Shangyu, you seem to be able to judge the situation of Longqi. Shen Shang immediately asked, hurry and talk about what's going on. Do you like this site? Donate here. World Defying Dan God Chapter 3931, Horned Beast. I can only guess, after all it is too long. Hua Shangyu gently shook his head. In short, if that is the case, then it will definitely cause a lot of movement. After the formation of the 10 great heavens and earth, many major events have occurred. People in the 10 great heavens and earth are equivalent to being imprisoned in an area. Shen Shang only knows that there is still a mysterious heaven, where he can see the vastness of the universe. For so many years, the creatures of the 10 heavens and the earth have been squeezed, and every once in a while will be pumped by the power of mysterious laws. As a result, they have never been able to reach a very strong state, otherwise they will be able to break through the mysterious forbidden area of the 10 worlds. Tell me, Shen Shang said. The Dragon Clan already existed at the beginning of the 10 great worlds, and the Dragon Clan is very powerful, and it is the leader of the entire orc. Hua Shangyu said. Shen Shang nodded, and there was an ancestor of the founding beast before. His daughter was Long Yu, who was the later Beast Clan Emperor. And Long Yu's mother is still a celebrity. There is no such thing as an orc clan or a clan star. Long Yu is in the Baowatiandi, and you can see it. Even if there is, it may be outside the top 10. But then, another strong group of beasts suddenly appeared in the 10 great heavens and earth. We all call them the ***** horned beasts. These guys have very strong horns. Hua Shangyu said. What kind of angle? Shen Shang asked. They can freely change in the form of beasts and humans. However, after they become humans, there will be horns on the top of the head, like the size of the thumb. The more horns on the head, the stronger the representative. Hua Shangyu said. I once fought with a guy with 9 horns and was seriously injured. Is it so powerful? Shen Shang felt distressed suddenly. He had rarely seen Huashangyu seriously injured before. The divine horned orcs, they have very strong dragon qi. Huashangyu said. Although the dragon qi I just felt is very weak, it has a more familiar feeling. The following thing is not a dragon. But what kind of horned beast? Shen Zhang's heart shook. If it is something powerful, once released, the consequences will be unimaginable. After all, Spark City is so close to Qinlongzhuang. If there is such a powerful divine beast, it is very likely to destroy Spark City. The horned beasts attacked Spark City, the powerful in the Great Flame Empire, or the palace. They would not shoot, they were happy to see the city of the three princes destroyed. What's the matter with Qinlongzhuang? Who built the building here and gave it such a name? Did it feel the dragon's spirit? Huashangyu asked. She just heard that Qinlongzhuang was a place where flowers and wine were born. Qinlongzhuang is the three princes. At that time, he was looking for Huang Jintian to help. Shen Shang whispered. Sister Shangyu, is your Tianyan Shenpan still there? After Huashangyu got the Tianyan Shenpan, she also found Yan Zilan. She didn't tell Yan Zilan what Shen Shang was the descendant of the proud ancestor god. It just said that Shen Shang knew Huang Jintian, and the relationship was still very good. Shen Shang was coming from Huang Jintian. Yan Zilan was pleasantly surprised at the time, thinking of finding an opportunity to thank Shen Shang, but Shen Shang was often at Xingyan Gate, and Yan Zilan was busy with business, so they hadn't seen them for a while. Here I am. Huashangyu took out the Tianyan Shenpan and frowned. Shen Gongzi, Tianyan Shenpan can detect bad signs. If it is really a horned beast, what are you going to do? Let's talk later. Shen Shang looked at Tianyan Shenpan and said, try it. Huashangyu infused her own blood and consciousness to run this Tianyan Shenpan. On the surface of Tianyan Shenpan, a layer of black aerosol gradually appeared, and it was still carrying blood red. Afterwards, the Shenpan trembled slightly, making a terrifying buzzing sound, like hearing a ghost cry at night. Huashangyu's face was immediately ugly, and she said in a deep voice, this is not a good thing. Are you sure? Shen Shang asked. I'm very sure. Tianyan Shenpan is rarely wrong. Huashangyu said. But that was the place Huang Jintian picked for the three princes. Shen Shang said. Did he not know what was going on? Just ask Huang Tianxi to ask. Huashangyu said. You can contact him with Tianyan Shenpan. Huang Jintian was arranged by Shen Shang to go to the imperial city to stare at the prince, because the prince had a sword spirit in his hand. Soon, Huang Yantian's voice came from Tianyan Shenpan. Who is it? Is it a girl in a world of flowers, or a Sun Shen? Huang Jintian asked. Huang Tianxi, what's the matter with Qinlongzhuang? I just used Tianyan Shenpan to detect Qinlongzhuang, and there was a terrible reaction. Huashangyu told Huang Jintian the vision of Tianyan Shenpan just now. No, the trouble is big, the trouble is big. Huang Jintian yelled a few times after listening, hurry away from that ghost place. Lao Huang, what the is going on? Wasn't it the place you chose for the three princes? And it was also called Qinlongzhuang. Shen Shang said, you didn't know there was a problem in this place. Of course I know, I just didn't expect the seal to loosen, this shouldn't be. Huang Jintian said. What's the danger? Huashangyu asked. Will it affect Spark City? It's hard to say, it depends on how the Great Flame Empire will respond. I'm going to Spark City, and the prince will also go to Spark City. Huang Jintian said. Let's meet again. No, say it now. Shen Shang wanted to know what was sealed below, as the seal of the divine horned beast. If it is just the seal of the divine horned beast, that's a trivial matter. Huang Jintian said. The divine horned bee has disappeared in the top 10 worlds for tens of thousands of years. They are preparing to make a comeback. The underground of Qinlongzhuang is a passageway. Huashangyu suddenly exclaimed, Sister Shangyu, calm down. Shen Shang saw Huashangyu's face full of fear, and quickly appeased her. Shen Gongzi, you don't understand. If this is the case, then this kind of channel exists in the top 10 worlds. Our 100 flower worlds are no exception, and there is also a channel that pierces through the underground like a horn beast. Don't worry too much about Yu, this kind of channel will not erupt at the same time. If there are certain signs before it is opened, it can be prevented in advance. Huang Jintian said, if a horn beast emerged from the underground of Qinlongzhuang, Spark City is in trouble. Lao Huang, where did these horn beasts come from? Shen Shang asked, thinking that Huang Jintian must know some. From the sky. The divine horn beast is the new dragon clan outside the sky. 10 worlds, imprisoning the most complete ancient ethnic group. Huang Jintian said. You will understand later that you are looking for ways to protect the city of Spark. Do you want to release this news? Shen Shang said. No, Qinlongzhuang will soon have a vision, and it will naturally attract the attention of many kings, and they will understand. Huang Jintian said. Don't worry, we have once destroyed the divine horned beast. Good. World Defying Dan God Chapter 3932, Metal Scourge. Huang Jintian is very relaxed now. In his eyes, it seems to be just a big trouble. Huang Tianxi, we joined forces in the top 10 worlds and paid a great price to fight back the divine horn orc. Hua Shangyu was very distressed and sighed, if I come again, I don't know how many people are going to die. She had been seriously injured several times during that battle. For tens of thousands of years, this is also her most memorable thing. Relax, this time it will be easier than before. Huang Jintian actually smiled a few voices. Emperor Yu, you seem to be seriously injured that time. I promise you this time will not be as miserable as last time. Why? Hua Shangyu asked. Because there is Mr. Shen, he will definitely protect you and won't hurt you. Huang Jintian said with a smile. I can see from Mr. Shen's eyes that he really wants to sleep with you. No, he is very love you, so he won't hurt you. Old maniac, what do you say? Shen Shang scolded. Hua Shangyu didn't think there was anything. In her view, it is normal for a man to want to sleep with her. Shen Gongzi is a descendant of the ancestor, and this time with him, the divine horned orc is by no means our opponent. Huang Jintian seemed confident. Really? But, Shen Gongzi is very low. Hua Shangyu looked at Shen Zhang's handsome face. She knew that Shen Shang was very capable, but she still had a lot of difference to face those terrible beasts. It doesn't matter, he must have a way. Huang Jintian said, we'll wait until I go to Spark City. Shen Shang thought that in these few days, he could find something good under Qinlongzhuang, but did not expect the terrifying divine horned orc below. It's really empty and happy, I thought there was something treasured. Shen Shang said with a lip. The whole body of the divine horned beast is a treasure. You will certainly not be disappointed by that time. Hua Shangyu said. The premise is that there must be enough strength to win them. I won't disturb your intimacy, goodbye. Huang Jintian disconnected Tianyan Shenpan. Unscrupulous Master Huang Tian, Hua Shangyu groaned. By Sister Shangyu, what is intimacy? Can you teach me? Shen Shang asked. Don't pretend to be pure in front of me. Hua Shangyu pinched his ears and smiled softly. Little villain, my sister has a special way of intimacy, do you want to learn? I'm going to Sister Zilin, let her teach me. Shen Shang smiled and broke away from Hua Shangyu's hand. The two frolicked, and Xingyan Zongjiao and Xingyanho came. When they came, they were all very happy, their faces glowed red, as if they had just been intimate. In fact, it is mainly because they are really excited and happy, because there are treasures under Qinlongzhuang, and it is still related to the dragon, which can allow them to advertise how good the Spark City is, and it is a great blessing. Shen Gongzi, are you sure what's under Qinlongzhuang? Xing Yanman asked. Hua Shangyu has put on a mask. Although Xingyan Zongjiao and Xingyanho do not know who she is, she knows that she is very strong. It is normal for them to have such bodyguards around Shen Shang. Mr. Shen, Xingyan Gate has made all preparations. You can always dispatch the most powerful lineup to protect Qinlongzhuang and ensure that Shenggongxi can successfully obtain the treasure under Qinlongzhuang. Xingyanzhang teaches. The two of them are the first to eat the sea soul pill, they can break through the limitations of the sense, and they also respect Shen Shang naturally. I just contacted Huang Tianxi. Shen Shang said here, Zhao Jingzong and Bai Yanqing had come in. They are also excited at the moment, they think that Qinlongzhuang really has treasures. What did Huang Tianxi say? Zhao Jingzong asked hurriedly. Not good news. Have you heard of the divine horned orcs? Shen Shang sighed. Seniors such as Xingyan Zongjiao and Xingyanho suddenly changed their faces suddenly and became extremely ugly. Then Bai Yanqing, he immediately recalled the history of the divine horned orcs, which is a long history for him. Zhao Jingzong then remembered something, and his face also changed. Under Qinlongzhuang is the entrance of the divine horned orcs, which is currently sealed. Shen Shang said. Hearing what he said, Xingyan Zongjiao and Xingyanho suddenly sat on the chair. Shen Gongzi, is this true? Xingyan Zongjiao asked. He still couldn't believe that there was a passageway for the divine horned orcs. This is what Master Tian said. Shen Shang said. Yes, has the Great Flame Empire responded to such a plan? Bai Yanqing and Xingyanho glanced at each other, then shook their heads. The things about the divine horned beast race are only recorded in the books. And they are deemed to be completely eliminated, and will not appear in the top 10 worlds again. Xingyanho said. Mr. Shen, what are we going to do next? Xingyan Pom taught. If the divine horned orcs ran out, our Spark City would definitely be destroyed. Starfire City is like their own foundation in their eyes, and it can never be destroyed. This matter is temporarily kept secret. Qinlongzhuang continues to operate, but the dragon spirit here will increase day by day, and other people will definitely see the clues by then. They will definitely not think of it as the divine horned orcs. Shen Shang said. At that time, then secretly release the news that there are treasures under Qinlongzhuang. Hearing what Shen Shang said, all the people present were a little dumbfounded. Because they don't understand, why should Shen Shang hide it? Don't this matter be reported to His Majesty the Emperor? Bai Yanqing looked at Zhao Jingzong and said, let the three princes report it. First, they may not believe it. Second, even if they believe it, they will stand by. The three princes are now in full swing, and they offend many people. The parties in the Great Flame Empire can't wait for the Spark City to be destroyed. Shen Shang said. At the beginning of this catastrophe, as long as it did not come to your head, everyone was gloating. Good, indeed. Xingyanho nodded. We are going to pack Qinlongzhuang into a treasure land with treasures, then sell it, and exchange it with a lot of resources to build a large moat. Shen Shang said. Please don't worry about the formation, I have method. Shen Shang is not particularly proficient in the formation, so he can only resort to Xiao Shanglin. Qinlongzhuang is best sold to our enemies, such as Prince. Shen Shang smiled and said. I heard that the prince is coming to Spark City, he must be very interested in dragon-related things. This is for me. Zhao Jingzong smiled and said. I will definitely let the prince in. As for the divine horned orc, we just need to know it. In a short time, the divine horned orc cannot open the seal, we still have plenty of time to prepare. We have to think about the result even worse, so we have to build a strong and safe city. At that time, the entire Great Flame Empire may only be the most reliable city of sparks. Speaking of Shen Shang, everyone present brightened. Once the divine horned orcs have broken into the awesome world, if these empires cannot resist, they will surely collapse. We feel comfortable running the conference, continue to attract a large number of people to settle in Spark City, and then increase taxes to obtain a lot of resources. Shen Shang just thought about the plan just now. World Defying Dan God Chapter 3933, Powerful gathered in Spark City. Zhao Jingzong still followed the previous actions and first drove away all the people in Qinlongzhuang. The people who eat, drink, and play in Qinlongzhuang are all rich children or famous people from all over the Dian Empire. These people are very influential in the Great Flame Empire. However, in front of the three princes Zhao Jingzong, they did not dare to be arrogant. Now it is Zhao Jingzong who personally showed up and asked them to leave very politely, so they all cooperated very well. Although these people left Qinlongzhuang, they were full of doubts. Zhao Jingzong suddenly drove people away. Isn't this a self-cutting way of wealth? Obviously it can make a fortune, but it suddenly stopped, which really aroused the interest of many people. Because they are the sight of the three princes, they dare not lurking in to investigate. Once caught, they will definitely die. This group of famous disciples was expelled from Qinlongzhuang and returned to Spark City one after another. In fact, when they were on the road, they used a communicator to inform their elders about this. During this time, elders from various forces brought their juniors to join in the fun, but they all stayed in Spark City, and the young people went to Qinlongzhuang to have fun and expand their connections. When the elders heard the news, they also felt strange, and when they saw a large number of young people really coming back, they felt even more wrong. A good Qinlongzhuang, do not do big business, why is this? Everyone knows that the three princes still need a lot of money to recruit troops. All the spies acted one after another and rushed to Qinlongzhuang. Shen Shang is still in Qinlongzhuang, and Xingyan Zongjiao and Xingyanho have already returned. Heian also summoned the secret agents of the Heian gang and began to secretly spread the news that Qinlongzhuang was the treasured place that Huang Jintian chose for the three princes. At this moment, the treasure under Qinlongzhuang is about to be born, and contains a very powerful dragon spirit. It is very likely to be a dragon treasure. The so-called dragon treasure is the treasure related to the dragon. In just half a day, the news spread in Spark City. The seniors of the major forces in Spark City, they are still unable to confirm the news, so they have not passed it back. There are many capable people gathered in Spark City, and there are already various Sky Masters starting now. These heavenly masters have a little skill. Shen Shang is naturally not afraid of them seeing a horn beast, because even he may not be able to see it. Before Hua Shangyu was only doubtful, it was only because of her breakthrough of consciousness. Yan Zilin also got the news as soon as possible. She knew that Shen Shang had a great relationship with the gangsters in charge of Spark City, so she also contacted Shen Shang for the first time. Shen Shang did not immediately tell her about it, fearing that she was worried. This is also why Shangyu suggested that he did not say anything first. He just told Yan Zilin that there might be Long Bao born under Qianlong land. More and more spies came to Qinlongzhuang to spy on intelligence. Shen Shang told Zhao Jingzong not to shoot. After all, his 3 princes are the masters of Spark City on the surface, and they must be generous. If they kill the spies coming to light, they will leave a bad impression on everyone. Zhao Jingzong behaved more moderately, and more people gathered in Spark City in the future. Bai Yanqing left early. He also has a lot of things to do, that is to expand the city of Sparks. They had discussed it before, and it would be enough to expand the city of Sparks to be similar to the Imperial City. At present, the Divine Horned Orcs are about to make a comeback. They suddenly decided to expand the area to increase, which is equivalent to the size of the 2 Emperor cities, and then can accommodate more people. When they came to the various masters outside Qinlongzhuang, they used many means to finally detect a little dragon energy in front of them. Even so, they can be sure that there is a strong fluctuation of dragon air under Qinlongzhuang. After the determination of many heavenly masters, the elders from all forces in the city immediately relayed the news back, allowing the forces behind them to send more people. Of course, they are not trying to grab the Qinlongzhuang of the 3 princes, nor dare they. The main reason is that when this kind of dragon treasure is born, it will cause a lot of movement, and the scene will be very chaotic. If there are many geniuses and treasures, they will have enough strength to go down the scene a little. Shen Shang has returned to Xingyan Gate. He is not too worried about Qinlongzhuang. No one dares to grab it now. Although Xingyan Zongjiao and Xingyanho did not have a public reputation, they sent many powerful strongmen to guard in the past, and many spies could detect them. Behind this display is the protection of Yi family and Xingyan Gate behind Qianlong village. 5 days before the conference, Huang Jintian has arrived in Spark City. After Prince Dian came to Spark City, he didn't need to keep staring at the prince, he could rest for a while. Coming to Huang Jintian in Spark City, he continued to return to Kangtian restaurant to install his Huang Tianxi. He also enjoyed the feeling of being confessed. Shen Shang was at Xingyan Gate, and after having a familiar face with a group of brothers, sisters, he went quietly to the Kangtian restaurant to meet Huang Jintian. Huang Jintian's living room is very luxurious. After all, he is a distinguished guest here. It is said that even Crown Prince Yan is lining up to meet him now, but because he wants to meet with Shen Shang, Huang Jintian keeps many people out. Shen Gongzi, I tracked down the big prince before, but now he asked to see me. Am I particularly awesome? Huang Jintian laughed. Lao Huang, now things are going on in Qinlongzhuang, but everyone is not sure if Qinlongzhuang really has Longbao. Shen Shang laughed. Then I will take care of this for you. I guess you intend to sell Qinlongzhuang for a good price, and still sell a prince. Huang Jintian said with a bad smile. Do you have this kind of kid with a bad stomach and water? Intend. I was just worried that it would affect your reputation as Master Huang Tian. Shen Shang laughed. After all, you promised to the prince now, what will he do if he investigates it later? Hey, once the Divine Horned clan ran out, it would be hard to say whether this great flame empire could keep it. He was the prince at Qinlongzhuang at that time. The Divine Horned animal rushed out, and he was the first to die. Huang Jintian haha laughed. Besides, what reputation do I have? Lao Huang, then I will ask you this time. Shen Shang felt relieved that Prince Dian would definitely get into the suit, and Zhao Jingzong was not needed at all. By the way, Crown Prince Yan asked me to see the sword soul on him. Are you going to grab it, or how did you get the sword soul? Huang Jintian asked. If you grab it hard, he can't buy Qinlong's Wang. What? Shen Shang originally planned to control the prince with the Suzaku's green dragon fire, but Zhao Jingzong told him that the prince was not so good at controlling, so he must think carefully before starting. I try to see if it can be stolen. He is already in Spark City. I want to steal his things too easily. Shen Shang laughed. He was very confident about it. After all, he is the crown prince, you still have to be cautious, Huang Jintian urged. World-Defying Dan God Chapter 3934, Crown Prince. In the eyes of Shen Shang, Prince Dian was very patient, but if he stared at him, there would be no good results. What's more, he didn't say that he would kill Prince Dian now, but that he would get the sword soul from Prince Dian. You can rest assured that I have always been very careful in doing things. Shen Shang said. Really, but you always give me a very unreliable feeling. Huang Jintian whispered. You talk about your plan, how do you plan to steal the sword from the prince? Are you sure that the sword soul is on him? Shen Shang asked. Yes, I counted it myself, the sword spirit is on him. I have counted several times in the Imperial City before, and the sword spirit is indeed in the Imperial City. Then I followed him to the Spark City, and counted again, the sword spirit is in the Spark, the city is gone. Huang Jintian is very sure. That's easy to handle, Shen Shang nodded. As long as the sword soul is on him, I can find a chance to walk away from him. This is your plan. Do you think it's as easy as stealing a chick? Huang Jintian was speechless. He thought that Shen Shang would have a very comprehensive plan. He didn't expect it to be such a reckless act of acting by chance. Mr. Shen, the prince is not an ordinary person and is not so easy to deal with. I believe you can retreat even if you are unsuccessful, but you must know that once the grass is scared, you will have a hard time next time. Huang Jintianjun very worried. The sword soul is in the hands of the prince. Although it is very difficult to remove from him, it can still be done. If it scared him, once he gave the sword soul to Tianyan Emperor, it would be even more difficult. I won't make a shot without complete assurance, you can rest assured. Shen Shang laughed. You invite him in now, I will observe in secret. No, there are masters around the prince at any time. You are too risky to hide here. You have to steal the sword, but you must be cautious. You are very cautious when you are in my place. Huang Jintian suddenly decided not to let him. Shen Shang was in contact with the prince. He was really afraid of Shen Shang messing up. In his eyes, Shen Shang is a descendant of the ancestor, and he did not put any prince in his eyes at all, worrying that Shen Shang would kill the prince and take the sword. Although Huang Jintian doesn't care about the life and death of Crown Prince Yan, but considering that the Crown Prince died here, it still has a great impact on him. Okay, I'll leave right away. By the way, Lao Huang, you have to fooling him to make him feel that Qinlong's is very important. Shen Shang urged with a smile, and then walked out of Huang Jintian's luxurious suite. He did not stay away from Kangtian restaurant, but wandered outside. Crown Prince Dian has his own mansion in Spark City and will not stay in the Kangtian restaurant. Kangtian restaurant is the property of Aoshi Temple, and it is not good for him to stay here for a long time. Shen Shang outside the restaurant found that many dignitaries came to see Huang Jintian. Lao Huang is really good, Shen Shang murmured, then continued to stare at the door of Kangtian restaurant. Soon, there was a very luxurious car pulled out by the five-headed giant tiger. Prince's car, it's really luxurious, worthy of being the prince. This show is bigger than the three princes. I don't know why Prince Dian came to Spark City this time. This is the site of the three princes. Prince Yan's rehearsal is indeed very large, there is a very luxurious team. Shen Shang carefully probed every car in the team with his consciousness. Prince Dian is not in the team. There is no Wang Chang in this team. Shen Shang didn't perceive Wang Chang in the team. It seems that this prince is very careful, after all, the sword is in the body. The sword spirit of the Blue Dragon Slayer is indeed very precious, and the prince is very careful and normal. Shen Shang doesn't need any clues provided by Huang Jintian. He can use his consciousness to probe the people in each car to determine which car the prince is in. Not long afterwards, several cars came out one after another, which looked a bit like royal cars. Not there. Shen Shang watched the cars driving towards several streets, exploring the way. Subsequently, several seemingly ordinary large cars drove out. They are two cars in a group, driving in three directions. One group headed east. There are four kings in the car. The prince should be in this car. Shen Shang frowned slightly, and said, there are 5 people in total, and the behavior of the other person is very vague. This prince is something. It is rumored that the crown prince was in the city of Spark City, located in the southern district of Spark City. Now that the prince is heading to the eastern district, his real mansion may be in the eastern district. Shen Shang followed carefully, and at the same time temporarily shut down all the communication symbols, so as to avoid weak fluctuations when someone came over. The prince's car spared several circles in Spark City, and finally came to a moderately prosperous area in the West District. There are many large yards. The decoration degree is the same in the past. No yard is unique. It's night. This prince returned. Shen Shang finally found the prince's residence. What surprised him was that the prince didn't even speak along the way, apparently being very cautious to prevent someone from eavesdropping with special equipment. As soon as they entered the yard, they opened a lot of invisible barriers. The 3 princes who had been obscured by me before, if he is so cautious, I will not be so easy to succeed. Shen Shang thought secretly. This time, he faced Prince Yan and did not intend to let Hua Shangyu shoot. Hua Shangyu is too strong. If a fight really happens, her breath will definitely not be hidden. What is lurking is a piece of cake for Shen Shang. During this time, he has not been idle. He has renewed his understanding and improved the technique of change. Although there are not many forms that can change, it is enough to cope with the situation at hand. Shen Shang seems to be drilling in the ground, passing through those enchantments, and then turning into a small bug invisible, crawling in the house. He will not be found. He tried it before and stayed in the Washang Moon room for a while, but she was not found. Washangyu's consciousness is already very strong, and she has not found it, and the Prince Yan will certainly not find it. In the inner hall of the mansion, the prince was dressed in white comfortable clothes, and he did not look luxurious. His face was not particularly handsome, but it gave a noble and imposing feeling. In the inner hall, there are also 4 middle-aged kings, all of whom are protecting Prince Yan. 4 uncles, what do you think of Qinlongzhuang? Crown Prince Dian asked. The spies and heavenly masters we sent can confirm that there is dragon chi under Qinlongzhuang, but I don't know what is a treasure. One person said with a king, for this matter, we should be more cautious. Zhao Jingzong is a slippery head. Huang Tianxi said that Zhao Jingzong is prosperous because of Qinlongzhuang, and if he wins the treasure under Qinlongzhuang, then he will be even more threatening to us. Another king said, Prince, if we are here Xinghachang gets some trouble, rubs his sharpness. World Defying Dan God Chapter 3935, Eavesdropping. Hearing this, Shen Shang could not ask for more. He sincerely hoped that the prince would make trouble in Spark City, so that there was reason to confront the prince secretly in Spark City. It can even make the prince lose terribly, and thus dampen the morale of the prince's camp, allowing more people to fall to Zhao Jingzong's side. Of course, it is impossible to kill the prince right now. Shen Shang needs the prince alive, because the prince's camp is not weak and can suppress the Emperor Tianyan. If the crown prince is finished, his Yudang will definitely lean towards Tianyan Emperor immediately, and they will start to suppress Zhao Jingzong next. I'm in Spark City. If I shot at Zhao Jingzong's sight, it would be easy for him to seize the opportunity to strike us strongly. In his sight, we may not be able to win. Don't forget the Kingdom Master, but they were killed directly by them. Prince Dian said seriously, don't act rashly. Yes, Prince, the celebrity king responded quickly. Don't forget our purpose this time. We are mainly to investigate the power of Zhao Jingzong. He killed mother-in-law Blue and Wang Tianxi, and there must be an emperor-level strongman behind him. Crown Prince Dian said slightly, I'm worried about these emperor-level the strong or from other empire. Shen Shang sneered, but had to admire Prince Dian. If there is a way to conquer Zhao Jingzong's emperor-level strongmen in other empires, and also kill the 2 emperors such as Wang Guoxi and mother-in-law, then Jingzong will certainly die, even Emperor Tianyan will not be able to protect him. The kings immediately understood the meaning of the prince. Xingyan Zongzhao and Xingyanho. First of all, we must determine their cultivation practices at the moment. Prince Dian said, as long as they are not an emperor-level strongman, then there is an absolute reason to suspect that Zhao Jingzong colluded with other powerful nations. What about Qinlongzhuang? I'm worried about the treasures under Qinlongzhuang, which can make Zhao Jingzong fly to the sky. Your Royal Highness, after Wang Guoxi was killed, you have been calmed down, but many people's hearts are a little shaken, worried that you will lose. Zhao Jingzong. Wang sighed. Don't worry, wait to make sure there is treasure under Qinlongzhuang. I will find a way to get Qinlongzhuang at all costs, Prince Yan said. I have sent someone to investigate. Zhao Jingzong bought that the piece of land only has the right to use. After the expiration, the empire can be recovered. I remember, Your Royal Highness, you are specializing in this aspect. The celebrity Wang smiled and said, then this is so easy to operate. So I'm not in a hurry. Crown Prince Dian smiled slightly and then asked, I'll ask you to investigate Shenshang. How is the investigation going? Hidden, Shenshang, after hearing it, secretly panicked, but did not expect that he was actually stared at by the Crown Prince. The investigation is clear and clear. This person is from the deep mountain. There is a master with a strange temper. That master is hidden in the deep mountain and masters the mastery of detoxification. Master Shenshang is close to Master Xingyan. Quote, Shenshang Dao is not too good, but he is also very popular in Xingyan Gate, mainly because he has a good face. Because he is good at detoxification, he has unleashed the poison of the leaves and flowers, so he is deeply regarded by Xing Yanho. It is said that it is because of him that Xing Yanho and Xingyan Zongjiao can sit down and talk. There is also a mystery that no one else knows about. According to the spy message I sent to Zhao Jingzong, the black bat was killed by Zhao Jingzong. The black bat had poisoned Zhao Jingzong. Shenshang helped Zhao Jingzong detoxify. That is to say, Zhao Jingzong can unite because of Shenshang. A king of Qing told him about what he had investigated. How did the black bat die? Crown Prince Dian listened, frowning. This Shenshang is very patient, and can solve such a powerful magic poison. It is very likely that Xingyan Zongjiao was killed. The celebrity Wang Dao said. Xingyan Zongjiao is very loyal to Zhao Jingzong. Who is that black bat in the end? I really didn't expect that he would betray Zhao Jingzong. Zhao Jingzong is not thin to him. Prince Taiyan was also surprised. I heard that the black bat is your majesty. The celebrity king lowered his voice. As soon as he said this, Prince Yan and several other people's faces changed. Shenshang thought it was funny, because these were the news that he and Zhao Jingzong had deliberately leaked out after several discussions with them. The father emperor's buried nails are really deep. I don't know if there is any beside me. Crown Prince Dian swept the several kings present, and then smiled. Relax, I never doubted you. Thank you for your trust. The celebrity kings quickly echoed. The Taishanmen side has now fully supported me. They will deal with Xingyanmen. That Shenshang is a disciple of Xingyanmen, let it be handled by Taishanmen. This person must not stay, there is him now, those magic poisons won't come in handy. Prince Dian said. Shenshang suddenly suspected that the people on the prince's side had used a lot of magic poison. Before Xiao Rongrong poisoned Lin Yuya's mother, it was unsuccessful, mainly because her mother did not take the supplements given by Xiao Rongrong. Her mother always hated Xiao Rongrong, and because she was poisoned once, she was very alert and did not eat. Lin Yuya was informed of the incident at first, but was very happy for a long time, because then she didn't have to trouble Shenshang to help detoxify. Your Highness, we have contacted Yan Zilin in many ways, but she said that she was busy and did not want to see you. One person said in a kingly way, Your Highness, although she is beautiful, according to our investigation, she is only a sevenfold Taoist realm. She is also a man of all kinds of flowers. It's not good that you get too close to her. I don't mean to marry her as a concubine. I'm just a woman who has never been in a world of flowers. I want to try their taste, especially this Yan Zilin. I heard that she is not only beautiful, but also has a unique temperament and a wonderful companionship fragrant, definitely a good cultivation furnace tripod. Crown Prince Dian said. But, Bayawadiandi is not easy to mess with. The great flower emperor Xiao Shanlin is now in Aoshishandi. The celebrity Wang sighed. His Royal Highness, I advise you to give up. No, I want to see her. As soon as she sees it, she will be conquered by me. I have a very good deal with women, as long as it is not cultivated above me, no matter how cold and how she is, she will be in front of me. Defeated, Crown Prince Dian's eyes are full of pride. Shenshang was very angry at first, but now he laughed wildly. Yan Zilin is an emperor-level strongman, and now his consciousness has broken through the limits, and his strength may be stronger than that of the great emperor's father. The other few kings stopped talking. They knew that the woman was the weakness of Crown Prince Yan, otherwise the Crown Prince would remain calm. It's just that in the case of women, it's always easy to get too impulsive, mainly because of the practice of that kind of exercise, which makes him always easy to get up and lose his mind in this respect. By the way, find a way to help me arrange. I want to see Bai Yanqing's daughter Bai Shu. Whether Zhao Jingzong succeeds or not, I will take her. The woman who used to be a Taishanman will never be too bad. In Spark City during this time, let her spend my time with me. Prince Dian said. World-Defying Dan God Chapter 3936, Snow Phoenix. Shen Shang used to think that Prince Dian was very steady in dealing with people, but now he thinks of women as impulsively as if he is stunned. The middle-aged kings around the prince were full of helplessness. Because there are very important things to do now, the prince should not offend Bai Yanqing, the city owner, for such things. Shen Shang suddenly felt that Bai Shu was quite charming, and could make these princes never forget. The former three princes stared at Bai Shu very early, and so are the princes today. And Bai Shu was unimpressed with them. His Royal Highness, Bai Shu is Bai Yanqing's daughter. Now Bai Yanqing and Zhao Jingzong are very close. If you are close to Bai Shu, I'm afraid it will cause Bai Yanqing's dissatisfaction. A person whispered. Bai Yanqing is just a little city owner. Can he become a city owner again? Isn't it by selling his daughter? Who is he selling his daughter to? Isn't he selling my daughter? I am close to his daughter. He is too happy to be too late. Very confident. The old Huyi thought so, but the young Huyi was dead. In this way, Bai Shu has been stricken by Zhao Jingzong. Your Royal Highness, you shouldn't find her to accompany you. Another king shook his head. You don't understand, this is interesting. Besides, she is Zhao Jingzong's woman, I can get her, it is also a blow to Zhao Jingzong. Prince Taiyan said. Relax, I am very confident in my charm, as long as it is women, when they see me, they will be crazy for me. Hearing this, Shen Shang sighed in his heart. This great Prince Yan was really narcissistic. Bai Shu is at Xingyan Gate, and you can only contact her through Xingyan Gate. We will do it as soon as possible. Another king who wanted to please the prince, smiled and said, His Royal Highness, it will definitely fill you up. That's all right. Crown Prince Dian nodded and said, You will send me a woman in the future, and it will be waived for those who are below the five-fold Taoist realm. I need to be a higher woman now. His Royal Highness, you have a good rest. The man said kingly. Later, Prince Dian went back to the room. After he left, the kings were still discussing things here. Lao Gao, if you can't capture Bai Shu and your lord blames you, you will bear the responsibility yourself. One king said seriously. Relax, I have the most experience with this kind of thing. Lao Gao said with a smile. His Royal Highness can't be without a woman for a day, as long as he is happy, maybe one day it will break through. I heard that Bai Yanqing is now also Wang Shouwei, you better be careful. This guy is very protective of his daughter. The man Wang was very dissatisfied and said, As soon as you come to Spark City, you will provoke Bai Yanqing, which is very not wise. Bai Yanqing is very protective of his daughter. Then he will not sell his daughter to Zhao Jingzong. Lao Gao sneered. Xing Yanhu's reasons for their alliance have not been understood. Maybe, behind this is Xing Yanhu's domination. Anyway, I don't believe that Zhao Jingzong has such a great ability. There is an elderly person who said, Say maybe Bai Yanqing mixed with Xing Yanhu. Hearing this, Shen Shang praised secretly, and there were still capable people around Prince Dian. We each have our own responsibilities. We all work for His Royal Highness, and we should do our own thing well. Lao Gao said, he still intends to help Prince Dian find a woman to please Prince. Several kings did not leave the compound, but Lao Gao left. Prince Dian has returned to his room to rest, and Shen Shang is not in a hurry to start. He has to wait until late at night to wait until Prince Tian is asleep. He already knew Prince Dian's residence. Even if he didn't get the sword, he would have gained a lot. However, he is still a little bit of heart in Lin Yuya. Lin Yuya is also a small and well-known woman in the city. It is easy to be targeted because of her 5 levels of Taoism. Shen Shang quietly left the house, and after getting away, he took out the communication symbol and contacted Xing Yanhu, Xingyan Zongjiao, Bai Yanqing and Zhao Jingzong. The main thing is to let them secretly guard against the Crown Prince Yan and go to plunder the women in the city. He specially reminds Bai Yanqing and Xing Yanhu, as well as Xingyan to teach them to make them optimistic about their girls. Bai Yanqing learned that Bai Shu was the main goal, and he was very annoyed and wished to kill Prince Yan directly. Xing Yanhu was also very angry and worried about his granddaughter Yiwawa. During the period, Huang Jintian contacted Shen Shang and asked where he was. Shen Shang just said to sit with his friend, but did not tell him to stare at Prince Yan. In the middle of the night, Shen Shang returned to Prince Yan's compound. This time he came in and was not found. Prince Tai Yan fell asleep in his room. Shen Shang was a little puzzled. There should be a woman next to this big prince. He guessed that the big prince might be with a woman during the day and rest at night to practice. Here is this guy's safety hiding point, he will definitely not leak it at random, and he should not bring a woman in. Then he is probably in the car with the woman. Shen Shang secretly guessed. When Prince Yan was sleeping, there were many crystal beads beside the bed. Shen Shang knew at a glance that the beads could detect the movement around him. Once someone approached, there would be great fluctuations. Shen Shang became an invisible little bug, which was not perceived. Dao Po must have been with him. Shen Shang secretly released his consciousness to explore the storage magic weapon on Prince Dian. Soon, he found 3. One of them is a ring, the other is a pendant hanging on the chest, and the last one is hidden deep, just under the palm of Prince Yan. That storage magic weapon is a very special kind, which can be stuffed into human flesh and blood, and then there will be no pain. Should be in the palm of your hand. Shen Shang realized that the sword was hidden very well, and it was difficult to steal it. Another thing is that if Prince Dian's sword soul is stolen, he will definitely make a spark in Spark City after he realizes it. You have to start outside the city. Shen Shang is not easy to shoot now, but since Prince Dian is locked in, he will succeed sooner or later. Shen Shang did not intend to leave immediately. He wanted to stay here to see if Prince Dian would wake up and take out the sword. He assumes that he is the crown prince of Great Flame, and he has a precious sword soul. When he wakes up every day, he should release the palm storage magic weapon, and then explore the internal situation. Shen Shang waited patiently. When it was dawning, a king's shout suddenly came from outside the door. Your Highness, the big thing is not good. Crown Prince Dian responded quickly and immediately opened his eyes and asked, what's the matter? The legendary ancient beast appeared outside the city. The celebrity king was very excited and said, it is a phoenix, a big one, hovering over Qinlongzhuang. This phoenix is completely white, and it is all around when flying. Snow. Shen Shang was also shocked and immediately thought of Feng Rushui. World Defying Dan God Chapter 3937, Reunion. Xiao Shanglan said about Feng Rushui before. Feng Rushui still remembers Shen Shang, mainly because she hasn't been in the top 10 heaven and earth for a long time. She entered the top 10 heaven and earth from outside. Feng Rushui also came to Aoshi World, and Spark City is so famous now, it is normal for her to visit Spark City. Why did she transform on Qinlongzhuang? Shen Shang was a little worried suddenly, but Qinlongzhuang was the gateway to what kind of horn beast? Crown Prince Dian was shocked to learn that a phoenix appeared, and hurriedly said, go away now. Grab this phoenix as much as possible. Then, Prince Tian took several kings and hurried to Qinlongzhuang immediately. Shen Shang returned from Prince Yan's house and opened the interrogation symbol, and soon many people summoned him. For example, Xing Yanho, Zhao Jingzong, Hua Shangyu and Yan Zilan, all asked about the phoenix outside the city. Shen Shang did not tell them, only that he would go over and see. Xingwo City has gathered many people, they have heard about Qinlongzhuang Longbao. Now that Phoenix appears again, this is even more remarkable. Even though Qinlongzhuang was terrified by the 3 princes, they now all plan to go and see. After all, it is a phoenix, and it is still a very strange snow phoenix. The phoenix was originally an ancient beast. The dragon family is among the 9 heavens and the earth, but in the top 10 worlds, no phoenix has appeared in these tens of thousands of years. In addition, among the 10 worlds, all kinds of birds and beasts that can fly are scarce, not to mention the ancient gods and beasts such as phoenix. Huang Jintian also contacted Shen Shang. Shen Gongzi, have you heard about the phoenix? Huang Jintian contacted Shen Shang through the communication symbol. I am also rushing to Qinlongzhuang now. I heard that I am on the road. Shen Shang said. Lao Huang, what do you think about phoenix? Shen Shang is still not sure whether it is Feng Rushui. He will not know until he has visited the scene. Not a good thing, Huang Jintian said. The phoenix may have been led by the dragon spirit. I am worried that the phoenix is too strong. If no one can stop it, the entire Qinlongzhuang may be destroyed by the phoenix. Let's go and have a look first. Shen Shang immediately notified Hua Shangyu after being disconnected, and asked her to rush to Qinlongzhuang as soon as possible. Hua Shangyu was on the road long ago. This was what Yan Zilan told her to pass. After all, the ancient beast appeared, and Bayawadiandi was also very concerned about it. Before reaching Qinlongzhuang, just outside the mountain road, I felt a strange cold. The sky is snowing, and the falling snowflakes are like white flames. But these flames were not hot and did not ignite the trees. Shen Shang carefully sensed the breath of this snowflake with his consciousness, and still could not be sure that it was Feng Rushui. He has not seen Feng Rushui for many years, and it is difficult to judge whether she is by her breath. The snow-white phoenix, blazing with white flames, hovered over Qinlongzhuang. Looking at it from a distance, this beautiful phoenix is very shocking, and there is a terrible momentum on his body that makes him afraid to come close. There were also Wang Chang, but they felt very scared at the moment. The phoenix is very strong, and it is still flying in the air. Many people do not dare to get close to flying magic weapons, because the giant wings of the phoenix can flap a terrible icy wind with just a few strokes. Shen Shang has already seen Huang Jintian. He is riding a pig with wings, which is his little cutie. Shen Gongzi, what's going on with Phoenix? It seems that I'm going to attack my Qinlongzhuang. Zhao Jingzong was in a hurry, because Qinlongzhuang was going to be sold to Prince Yan. Crown Prince Dian is also on the scene at the moment. He is now convinced that there is a strange treasure underground in Qinlongzhuang, and it can actually attract Phoenix. Don't worry, I will evacuate this Phoenix as soon as possible. Shen Shang said. If I go well, you should make a fuss about this matter as much as possible and brag about the dragon treasure of Qinlongzhuang. Zhao Jingzong was horrified. This young Sun Shen was going to lead away such a powerful phoenix. In his eyes, Phoenix's strength has far surpassed the emperor-level powerhouse. Even if Tianyan Emperor came over, they may not be able to repel Phoenix. Shen Shang released his powerful consciousness and tried to transmit a sound to Snow Phoenix. Is it like snow? I am Shen Shang. Shen Shang passed this sentence continuously through his consciousness. He didn't get a response. He guessed that Phoenix's consciousness could not be passed back to him. After all, among the top 10 worlds, consciousness was limited. If you are really like snow, then fly to the west, I will follow you, we will find a place to talk. Shen Shang once again passed on his consciousness. Soon, the phoenix flew west. Shen Shang was very happy, really Feng Rushui. Feng Rushui flew to the west very quickly. Shen Shang rode the 6 magic mirrors and chased past after stealth. Old Huang, I let Phoenix leave. You go to meet with Zhao Jingzong. Now is the right time for you to cooperate with bragging. Shen Shang sent a message to Huang Jintian. Huang Jintian was stunned. He did not expect that the descendants of the ancestors were so powerful that they could still lead the Phoenix away. Sister Shangyu, I'm chasing Phoenix, and you will return to Baihualu for the time being. Shen Shang contacted Hua Shangyu with a messenger and said, I know that Phoenix. How do you know Phoenix? Hua Shangyu was also surprised. Okay, I'll go back to Baihualu first. Feng Rushui's speed is very fast. Many bold people originally wanted to catch up with them, but finally gave up, so Shen Shang can still catch up. By noon, Feng Rushui had flown into a deep mountain. A large area around this area was unmanned. Rushui, can you become a human? Shen Shang asked. Not for the time being, I have a problem, I can't transform people now. I have maintained this form for many years. Feng Rushui sighed softly, and then said, Shen Shang, it's nice to see you again. I was sad when I learned that you were dead. Rushui, why do you remember me? Shen Shang was very curious about this. Maybe I came in from the outside. I followed my grandpa and they went far and far, but I still heard that you created the Aoshi universe or something. Then I decided to come back and see for myself. After many years, I finally flew back, and later paid a lot of money to enter this a 10-day hella. Quote. Feng Rushui hovered in the air, her voice was still so gentle and nice, it was her voice condensed with her consciousness. 10 days of hell, Shen Shang wondered. Yes, when I was outside, I learned that the 10 heavens and the earth were called 10 heavens hell. They didn't recommend me to come in, because once they came in, they couldn't get out. Feng Rushui said, I really want to see you, I want to determine if you are really dead, so come in. Rushui, thank you for caring for me. I didn't expect you to remember me after so many years. Shen Shang sighed. Now I'm so sullen, that makes you laugh. It's okay, you are still the same as before. Feng Rushui smiled. You have a strong sense, it seems that your soul has not been hurt much. By the way, you have a strong sense, maybe you can help me people. Do you like this site? Donate here. World Defying Dan God Chapter 3938, 10 Days of Hell. When Xiao Xionglan had seen Feng Rushui before, she was in human form. Now she cannot transform people, but it makes Shen Xiong feel a little strange. Rushui, why can't you turn into a human form? What's going on? Is it your own reason, or is there external force? Shen Xiong asked. I didn't understand it for a while, in fact, even I myself was not very clear. Let me put it this way, because when I came to the space where the 10 heavens and the earth were, my consciousness and cultivation practice were rapidly regressing. Especially for cultivation, after a special period of time, it turned back to a stage, and then it was difficult to break through. Later, the consciousness gradually became weaker. Feng Rushui explained briefly. It turned out to be like this. Among the top 10 worlds, there are indeed laws that restrict the growth of the creatures here. Shen Xiong nodded. This retrograde makes it difficult for me to adapt in a short period of time, especially after I became a phoenix form. It is difficult to control myself and then return to the human form. Feng Rushui sighed gently. I thought you were dead before, but I don't think you will die, so I became a phoenix and searched for your traces everywhere in the 10 worlds. Are you difficult to control yourself to make changes after the retrogression of consciousness? Shen Xiong asked. His own use of the technique of change also requires the aid of the power of consciousness. Yes, you have a strong sense, you should be able to help me change back. Feng Rushui said, if you want to become a phoenix, you also need your help. How can I use God's consciousness to help you? Shen Xiong now helps Feng Rushui to become a human, and then takes her back to Spark City. As long as she is given a pill of consciousness of the sea and cultivates the consciousness of the sea, the consciousness can be temporarily elevated. This needs to borrow your powerful consciousness. Shen Xiong, can you trust me? Feng Rushui whispered. You help me this way, there is a certain risk to you. Of course I can believe you. After so many years, I can see you this friend again, I am too happy to be too late. Besides, many people have forgotten me, you are one of the few people who can still remember me. Shen Xiong laughed. With his special ability of soul, he can see at a glance that Feng Rushui is trustworthy, so he has nothing to worry about. I'm afraid it will cause your consciousness to dissipate. Before my consciousness dissipated, my consciousness was originally strong. Feng Rushui sighed lightly. Forget it, wait for me for a while, you can change it yourself. It's okay, my knowledge of the sea will not dissipate, otherwise I'll be finished. Shen Xiong did not brag. His soul was very strong, and he was suppressed for 100,000 years. Not only did he not become weak, but he also became stronger. That line, Feng Rushui hasn't turned into a human figure for many years, and she doesn't know when she will have to change. Next, Shen Xiong just kept releasing his consciousness, and then stopped controlling that consciousness, and let Feng Rushui use it. Shen Xiong did not feel any risk. The risk that Feng Rushui said was that he would consume too much Shen Zhang's consciousness, causing his consciousness to weaken, and then the consciousness to dissipate. The reason for the retreat of God's consciousness is that the knowledge of the sea dissipates, and Feng Rushui has experienced it himself. And now, she can feel Shen Zhang's consciousness as very powerful, as if it is bottomless. Feng Rushui does need to consume a lot of consciousness to make changes. She fully extracted Shen Zhang's divine consciousness for 2 hours, and then her body changed, wrapped in a light white light, and then gradually contracted. Soon, the white light turned into a tiny mass and turned into a humanoid. The white light disappeared, and a woman appeared with a gentle and beautiful oval face. When she smiled lightly, she appeared soft and charming. This kind of tenderness and charm made her especially gorgeous. After becoming humanoid, she has no clothes on her. But she didn't find it herself, and smiled softly at Shen Xiong. Even if she didn't become a phoenix, she could still fly in the air in human form. She was also suspended in the air at this moment, and then slowly flew to Shen Xiong standing on the 6 god mirrors. Rushui, you forgot to change your clothes. Shen Xiong quickly turned around. Feng Rushui suddenly realized with embarrassment, Shen Xiong, can you lend me a little more consciousness, I can change the clothes out. Okay, Shen Xiong turned her back on her and continued to convey her consciousness. Feng Rushui changed into a plain white dress, which made her look a little more beautiful. Feng Rushui landed on Shen Zhang's 6 magical mirrors, still shy, although Shen Xiong turned around immediately. Rushui, I don't even remember what you look like, don't you blame me. Shen Shang turned around, carefully looked at Feng Rushui's beautiful face, and scratched her head and smiled embarrassedly, but I remember the feeling you gave me has never changed. Actually, I don't quite remember what you look like, you must have never looked so good now. Feng Rushui smiled lightly, you feel the same as before. Shen Zhang's appearance as a young boy, she can also guess that Shen Shang is reshaping her body. Rushui, you sacrificed so much to come to me. You may not be able to get out. Shen Shang sighed. I'm not worth you doing this. You helped me a lot in those days. Without your help, my Feng Rushui and my people could not have been so good. Feng Rushui smiled and said softly, Shen Shang, I see you now. Ida, your turn. I think Ida worth it. Let's go, we will get to Spark City first. I have a way for you to have a knowledge of the sea, which can make your mind break through, and you can change freely later. Shen Shang laughed, and then controlled the 6 mirrors to fly up. Is this the 6 magic mirrors? Feng Rushui sat down gracefully and touched it with his hand. Well, do you remember? Shen Shang smiled. Actually, I have heard about it outside. They said that the 6 god mirrors are peerless weapons and must be sealed in 10 days of hell. Feng Rushui said, it's great to be able to return to you now. There is a legend about me outside. Shen Shang was very surprised. There are many legends, but they are all bad. There is a huge force that is rumoring and smearing you. Feng Rushui smiled and said, Shen Shang, rest assured, I won't believe those words. Have you ever been to Bayawadiandi? Have you seen them? Shen Shang asked. See you, don't be sad, they will remember you. Feng Rushui quickly comforted. Well, I will remind them of me. Shen Shang nodded. Shen Shang, before I became a phoenix flying in that place because there were very poisonous things there, I want to destroy it. Feng Rushui's face suddenly said seriously, we go back to that place and join hands to destroy there. Otherwise, the 10 heavens and earth will really become 10 heavens. How do you know there is danger? Shen Shang had guessed before that Feng Rushui most likely knew the existence of Divine Horned Beast. World Defying Dan God Chapter 3939, Wanzhou Trial Ground. Shen Shang, I really don't lie to you. There is danger, there is no way for you to summon more people to ambush there. Feng Rushui was even more anxious to see Shen Shang still so calm. Shen Shang also counted on using Qinlongzhuang to pit the Grand Prince Yan. According to Huang Jintian, if the Divine Horned Beast came out, it would be inevitable to go to that place in advance to ambush in advance. There is a passage underground in Qinlongzhuang, which is now sealed. Shen Shang asked. Ah, how do you know? Feng Rushui was surprised. That kind of thing is called the Divine Horned Beast. It hasn't been in the 10 great heavens and earth for many years. Now they are making a comeback. This kind of passage is everywhere in the 10 great heavens and earth. We block one that is useless. Shen Shang sighed. But at least do something. Feng Rushui Lulu's eyebrows locked tightly, and she could see that she was worried about the appearance of the Divine Horned Beast in Aoshitiandi. What we have to do now is to strengthen the defense and prepare for a long time against the beast. Shen Shang laughed. I already have a plan. It seems that I'm worried too much. Feng Rushui sighed. Obviously with you here, I shouldn't be so worried. Shen Shang controls the 6 god mirrors to fly to Spark City, and he wants to take Feng Rushui back. Rushui, how do you know the Divine Horned Beast? Shen Shang asked. I don't know that it's called a horned beast. I only know that these guys are very strong outside. Feng Rushui said. They have a very large ethnic group, and they will enter the top 10 worlds to try every once in a while. Trial. Shen Shang was surprised. It's not just that horned beast. In short, there are several ethnic groups. They use the top 10 worlds as a trial venue. They will fight in the top 10 worlds. Compare to see who can live to the end and how many people have been killed. Feng Rushui was so helpless. This means that among the top 10 worlds, many people will be killed, and this is just a game of several ethnic groups outside the sky. After they enter the 10 great heavens and earth, will their cultivation practice decline? Shen Shang suddenly understood why the 10 great heavens and earth were outside the heavens and would be called 10 heavenly hell. Yes, the laws of the 10 great heavens and earth are very powerful. Not only will cultivation be reduced, but also the consciousness will be affected. Feng Rushui is very awkward. The 10 great heavens and earth is a hunting for those guys, field. In that way, their strong ethnic groups will send many excellent young people to experience, right? Shen Shang narrowed his eyes. If so, he would like to see how strong the ethnic group is. Yes, this kind of trial is very important for them, because it can help their ethnic group compete for prestige and even win the site. Feng Rushui said. Once those people from these ethnic groups come in, they will immediately start the killing, mainly extracting the soul of human beings as the record. I will let them come and go. Shen Shang had known before that the last time the divine horned beast appeared in the 10 worlds and disappeared for some time, it should be their own retreat. Although Shen Zhang's current practice is still low, he still has plenty of time to practice. As long as he cultivates for ascension, plus he has 6 magic mirrors, it is not difficult to deal with the young and powerful people of those ethnic groups. The knife soul will soon be available to him, as long as Xiao Shonglin gets the Qinglong Tumo knife. The occurrence of a phoenix over Qinlongzhuang has almost spread all over the world. All forces are very concerned about Qinlongzhuang and want to understand why there is a phoenix. They had learned before that there was a strong dragon spirit under Qinlongzhuang, and then they heard that there was any dragon treasure. Now more people are convinced of this. However, Qinlongzhuang belonged to the 3 princes Zhao Jingzong, or the site he had won a long time ago. At the beginning, Zhao Jingzong specifically sought a piece of land that Huang Jintian helped, and now with such gains, everyone admires Huang Jintian even more. Zhao Jingzong tried his best to refuse, and refused many people's opinions. Even the Crown Prince Yan did not see him, all because of closed doors and cultivation. Prince Dian was very anxious. He knew that after Phoenix appeared in Qinlongzhuang, it would be more difficult to win Qinlongzhuang. Zhao Jingzong would definitely stay in Qinlongzhuang. In desperation, Prince Dian can only return to his secret residence in Spark City. Shen Shang returned to Spark City with Feng Rushui. It was already evening. Yan Zilin and Hua Shangyu are worried about the death of Shen Shang, because Shen Shang is chasing the phoenix alone, which is very dangerous. For this reason, they all contacted Xiao Shonglin, hoping that Xiao Shonglin would find a way, but Xiao Shonglin said that there was nothing to worry about. Xiao Shonglin guessed it was Feng Rushui, so she was more happy. Shen Shang took the 6 magic mirrors quietly, flew to the top floor of Baihua building, and then quietly entered the luxury suite of Yan Zilin. When Yan Zilin and Hua Shangyu learned that Shen Shang was back, they immediately rushed upstairs. What made them a little angry was that Shen Shang was eating fruits leisurely, like no one else, but they were worried all day. Little villain, do not allow yourself to take risks in the future. Hua Shangyu came in and immediately squeezed Shen Zhang's arm. Feng Rushui sat next to him and smiled softly. On the way back, Shen Shang also told her that although Yan Zilin and Hua Shangyu did not remember him, they were very kind to him. This girl is. Yan Zilin frowned gently at Feng Rushui. Do you want to recommend her to join Bayawadiandi? Hua Shangyu whispered when she saw that Feng Rushui was very beautiful. Little villain, how can you always find such a big beauty to bring back? 2 sisters, I am Feng Rushui. Feng Rushui smiled softly and greeted politely. I am a friend of Master Shen, and I want to enter the world of flowers. Please take care of me. Since Mr. Shen recommended it, it's okay. Yan Zilin nodded gently, but you have to check the blood gas. No need to measure, you can't measure her bloodiness with the appliances here. Shen Shang smiled. Did I not say that before? I went out to chase Phoenix, I am now chased. Rushui is that snow phoenix. Quote. Ah, Hua Shangyu opened her eyes and looked at Feng Rushui, unbelievable. Rushui, show them with both hands. Shen Shang smiled. Feng Rushui released the snow-white phoenix flame, which was accompanied by a kind of peculiar blood. Hua Shangyu and Yan Zilin could immediately judge that Feng Rushui's strength was not weaker than them. You guys have a good chat, I'm going back to Xingyan Gate. Shen Shang said, and left. He didn't want to go back to Xingyan Gate, but to Prince Dian. Tonight he must steal the Sword Soul, he fears that it will be delayed, and Emperor Tianyan will suddenly come and take away the Sword Soul, it will be even more difficult to handle. And Huang Jintian has been waiting for Shen Shang, constantly urging Shen Shang to meet him, and wants to inquire about the details of Phoenix. The Phoenix appeared above Qinlongzhuang, but it soon disappeared. Many people searched nearby, but could not find it. World Defying Dan God Chapter 3940, Duke Destruction. Shen Shang asked Huang Jintian to wait for him at Xingyan Gate, and did not say when he would meet, because he would stay next to Crown Prince Yan. Huang Jintian believes that during this time, Shen Shang will not take any action against Crown Prince Yan. After all, Shen Shang said before that he would have to make a fortune with the crown prince, and have this wealth to enhance the city of sparks. Shen Shang believes that the spirit of the sword is more important than everything, and he cannot miss the opportunity to capture the spirit of the sword. Feng Rushui's sudden appearance will definitely attract more people's attention to Qinlongzhuang, then Tianyan Great Emperor will most likely come. At that time, it was very difficult to seize the sword soul, unless Xiao Shonglin was willing to help him seize everything. Xiao Shonglin is definitely willing to take action, but Shen Shang knows that Bayawatiandi is going to do big business in Aoshishindi, and needs to accumulate resources, and use that resource to help Bayawatiandi travel. Therefore, Shen Shang should try not to drag on the flowers. Right now, it is the best opportunity to get the soul of the sword. He is worried that it will be very rare to miss this opportunity. Shen Shang dived smoothly into Prince Yan's room and hid, waiting for the opportunity to act. After seeing Phoenix, Prince Dian was also very excited. He had done his utmost to mobilize his manpower and material resources to take Qinlongzhuang from the three princes. In his eyes, Qinlongzhuang is like an emperor, and he must be a prince. In the room, Crown Prince Yan took out an array for communication and was carrying out long-distance communication. Qinlongzhuang really has Longbao. Phoenix appears, maybe to capture Longbao. I must take Qinlongzhuang. Prince Dian spoke to the table, and he didn't know who he was talking to. Son, you are still so impulsive. Do you see Longbao under Qinlongzhuang? Are you so eager to shoot? Hearing from the voice, it is an old woman. This turned out to be Prince Yan's mother. She was not the queen. She was not even in the imperial palace, but a duchess, only knowing that she was the demon. Shen Shang didn't know much about her affairs, not even Zhao Jingzong. Although she is not a queen, the power behind Prince Dian is basically controlled by her. Mother, am I wrong? Prince Dian was very respectful to his mother. Although there is no certainty that there is a dragon treasure under Qinlongzhuang, Qinlongzhuang is a place to be contested. It must not fall into the hands of Zhao Jingzong, a small wild species. Duke Demon said, your idea is correct, but the method wrong. What's wrong? Crown Prince Dian humbly asked for advice. You should not rush to the scene to see the phoenix in the first place, nor should you mobilize all your strength to go to Spark City in a short time. The Duke of Extermination sighed. If you do this, what will other people think? Crown Prince Dian also realized that this was wrong, and he explained, my actions are confidential. Confidentiality? How can such a big move be confidential? If you act according to your orders, within 3 days, the entire Great Flame Empire thinks you are going to attack Qinlongzhuang. Duke Demon snorted, the emperor's father is not dead yet. Are you going to fight Zhao Jingzong? I don't have to attack. Crown Prince Dian defended. I just want to do my best to win Qinlongzhuang. Once Zhao Jingzong wins Qinlongzhuang Longbao, my prince will definitely not be able to sit firmly. It's good, but you should have asked me beforehand. If you want Qinlongzhuang to be able, you must calm down and talk to Zhao Jingzong. If you can't get Qinlongzhuang in a peaceful way, we can think of countermeasures too late. Duke Demon said. Mother, why do you have such great concerns? If we do our best, we are not afraid of Zhao Jingzong at all. Crown Prince Dian said. Not to mention that they also destroyed our kingdom master. It's because they can destroy the kingdom master, so I can't act lightly. He destroyed the kingdom master, does your emperor's father punish him? He didn't punish him at all, but he was still waiting for you to fight with him, and then he looked at the side to help. The emperor's old thief won't make you unbalanced with him, so it's not you and Zhao Jingzong who compete for Qinlongzhuang. The emperor's old thief will definitely kick in. Duke Demon said. Then listen to my mother's arrangement. Crown Prince Dian sighed. It seems this matter is more complicated than I thought. We can threaten the old thief of the emperor, so he guards us, and will help Zhao Jingzong. If Zhao Jingzong threatens the old thief, he will also help us to suppress Zhao Jingzong. Duke Ruan said. Crown Prince Dian no longer said much. He thought about it carefully and felt that his previous arrangements were not appropriate. After he interrupted the conversation with his mother, he lay on the bed and closed his eyes to rest. Shen Shang also found himself thinking that the problem was a bit simple. Qinlongzhuang's contention, Tianyan Great Emperor is very likely to end. Qinlongzhuang belongs to the Great Yan Empire and belongs to his Tianyan Emperor. If there are good things, why wouldn't he? What's more, he felt the oppression from the prince's side before. Take the Blue Dragon Slayer's sword. Shen Zhang's eyes, as long as the strength is strong enough, these things for power and profit are all floating clouds. Although Prince Dian entered a state of rest, he was still very vigilant. Shen Shang began to release a faint consciousness, and cooperated with the Dementor charm. Very cautiously, through the use of hypnosis through the consciousness, he could make Prince Dian sleep deeper. It's worthy of being a prince. There are a lot of good things on her body. Shen Shang tried for a while and found that there was a magic weapon to resist the invasion of divine consciousness. Shen Shang released his faint consciousness and was directly blocked from the outside, but it was hard for Shen Shang. This magic weapon can only resist weak consciousness. Shen Zhang's consciousness is different from common consciousness, is difficult to resist. As Shen Shang released his consciousness and conducted in-depth exploration, he found that the things on Prince Dian were not easy. Could it be those heavenly venerables for him? There is quite a set of resistance to divine sense. Shen Shang believes that those who can make these things must have a high level of consciousness cultivation, and only those few mysterious gods can do it. He struggled until late at night, and finally hypnotized Prince Dian. This process was not easy. Next, he had to take out the storage magic weapon from Prince Palmer's palm, and then take away the sword soul from inside. This was another big challenge. How did he get the spirit of the sword? Did he say that someone had given it to him? After becoming a human being, Shen Shang came to Prince Yan. He was just approaching, and there was a bead making a buzzing sound on Crown Prince Yan. Shen Shang reacted, immediately infused with consciousness, and stopped the bead. Be careful, Shen Shang sighed. He could only check it again on Prince Dian with his powerful consciousness. After the inspection, Shen Shang really found a lot of self-defense body protection, but fortunately he was stopped.